Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Argo. Argo's trying to sneak in here with the 3 months. Argo, it is an absolute honor to have you in this community. Thank you for that support. Thank you for that support. I am sending you just like the biggest hug. I know it's been a rough week for you. And honestly, it's been a rough month for you, and I just want to make sure that you know that I'm sending you all of the love that I've got, all of the good vibes that I've got. So lots of love. Thank you for that support. Thank you for that support, and thank you for these follows. I think that these are from today. Oracle Wisp, I think you followed while I was on Starting Soon. So welcome on in. How are you all? How are you? It's so good to be here. We got Moon hanging out. I just gave him his treats. I'm slowly training Moon to like chill for streams in this room instead of in bed, by tempting him with treats. So every time I go on stream, I give him a little treat in his bed. And this morning, as I was like getting ready for stream, he was following me around, and like ran in here and like definitely knew that it was stream time. So the training is working and I am very happy. This is my first coffee of the day, so we will have brain frogs until it kicks in. But how is everybody? How is everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Sunday. So much love for all of you. I've been thinking about it since yesterday. We had a good day between my stream and Sulky's stream. Lots of love thrown around. And I'm just feeling really ooey gooey about our community, and everything that we've built so far. So welcome on in, everybody. Let me say my hellos. I think that I figured out my alerts, by the way. I was like tweaking the audio this morning. I know you all hear it, but I wasn't hearing it, which was a real big problem because I watched the VOD from yesterday and I can't believe that, like, what was it, like at least 5 minutes, if not more, went by where we were rated and I didn't notice. And that is just like, it's just rude. I know that, like, it wasn't intentional, but it's just not the way that I want to be. So I was like, oh my God, I need to figure out these alerts. So I think that I will hear them today. We'll see though. We'll see. Because Sulky got him to work. So I was like, I better be able to get him to work. King is here early, gang. Good to see you, King. Lots of love. I hope you're doing awesome. Lily, lots of love. Love you very much. Lily kicked all of the mods' butts once again last night in Mario Kart. We were unwinding after a big stream day with some mod Mario Kart, and Lily just cleans up. Like, there's no touching her. There was like one race where I was like neck and neck with her, and I was like, this is it. I'm gonna win. And then, of course not. Of course not. Good morning, Artsy. Good to see you. Lots of love. Lots of love. Julia, hello. Worm, welcome on in. Also, Owl, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den today. It's great to have you here. Hi, Sasha. Lots of love. Lots of love. We greet this morning with a smile as we come together to hang out for a while before the sun sets in the west. Let's try our hardest to do our best. King, I'm sorry, but you are the cutest person. You are the absolute cutest. Thank you for that. Morning, Annie. Love to you as always. Love to you as always. And also your son, if he's listening. Cece, welcome on in. Oh no, it's not Cece, it's Cecilia. Is it Cecilia? Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for wandering in today. Let me know if I said your name correctly, if you feel comfy. Flamby, welcome on. Welcome back. I think I remember you from yesterday, right? Iona, welcome on in. Welcome on in. I love you. Let's see, who else is here? Argo, of course, and Noah's here. Noah, I thought you were doing homework today, as long as you're lurking. Just kidding. You do what you want, but sending you productivity vibes. Nico, good to see you again, Nico. How are you today? Let's see. Katie is here. Good morning to you. Pisces Cats is here. Pensa, welcome on in. Hi, Liz. Sending you lots of love and hugs. Artsy, I already said hello to you, but I'm going to say it again because I see you all up in here saying hi to everybody. So thank you for that. Thank you for being so welcoming. I just saw alert come up, but it didn't come up in my activity feed. So hopefully that was like a follow that just maybe has a delay. Space Kai, hello, you made it. It's gotta be late for you, but I hope you're having an awesome rest of your Sunday. Celeste is here, hello. This is wonderful. I just started watching yesterday's VOD because I wanted to have some soul healing and wholesome this morning, but catching you live is even better. Oh my gosh, Annie, welcome on in. It's great to have you here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching the VODs. It still astounds me that people watch the VODs. I don't know. It's one of those things that I'll have to just remember, that people like to watch the VODs. It's astounding. It's astounding. Sasha, thank you for all that hype for Argo. Argo, you're the best. You are the best. 100% you are the best. What's cheap? What did I miss? I missed something about a conversation with Sasha. Oh, 3DS is only $100. I've actually been thinking about breaking out my New Leaf game. I wish more than anything else that I could stream it for you all. I really would love to do that. That's how I got started on Twitch. Not like started myself, but like that's how I started watching Twitch, is from watching creators who streamed New Leaf. So like Simply Press Start, Crystal, Misha, I watched them play New Leaf for years, and that's like what I loved to watch on Twitch. And of course I like evolved to watch other things, but that's how I started, and I would really love to stream that, but it's so complicated. Like, I don't know if anybody knows how to do it and like feels like they could explain it to me. I know actually Crystal has a video on it, but I just like, for some reason my brain can't. It's like hacking a switch. Like I can't imagine doing that. But I wish I could. It would be really fun to have some like throwback days. He is a smart kitty. I can train Moon really well. He actually fetches like a dog. I taught him that when he was really young, to like, if I throw a toy, he'll go and run and get it and bring it back for me. It's like his only exercise, honestly. Oh my goodness. Everybody's here hanging out so bright and early. Froggy, welcome on in. Good to see you. King is beautifully poetic. He really is. Enjoy your lurk, Noah. Sam, you're continuing the gift sub you got from Tofu. That did not show up for me. I wonder if it's because it's continuing a sub. We'll have to pay attention to that. Well, Sam, thank you for continuing that gift sub from Tofu. You are so, so sweet. Thank you for that support. It's honestly amazing to have you in this community. So sending you all the love. I'm kind of warm. I think this is like up too high on my neck. I haven't said it yet this morning, so I will now. Hey, you reading this? You are loved and worthy. Liz, right back at you. Right back at you. Thank you for that. Thank you for the productivity vibes for Noah, everybody. I've been waiting for Sunday all week. No studying or work, a day to relax. Pensa. That sounds great. That sounds great. I woke up this morning. I like said hello. I poked into the Discord to say hello, but I tried to give myself a little bit of a boundary. Boundaries are hard. I'm trying to be better with them. Because I always, like, I get like major FOMO. Does anyone else get major FOMO? So like when I'm trying to set boundaries for myself where I'm a little bit less like in some spaces, like on Twitch and I get FOMO and I feel like I'm missing out. So I'm trying really hard, but I still poke in. But I did like a whole self-care morning this morning. I did 2 different face masks. Can you see that my face is nice and rejuvenated? Ozzy's, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. And then what did I do? I took a shower. I did my hair. You know, I just relaxed. And it was good. I needed it. Hi, Leanne. Quick hello. I love you. Can't stay long today. Well, Leanne, it means a lot to have you pop in. I hope you're doing awesome. Lots of love for you. So much love for you. I hope you're still here to hear this because I know I'm behind on chat. But lots of love. Lots of love. It was fun hanging out with you in Bee's stream last night. Let's see who else is here to say hello to. Monoxide, hello, good morning. Cat fetches are the cutest. I actually have videos of him doing it. He's so cute right now. I don't know if you can see, his little head is like facing us. Oh, he's so sweet. I love him. I'm glowing. Oh my gosh, thank you. It's the self-care. I also plan, I don't remember whose idea it was. I feel like it could have been Nilly's idea. But somebody last week, I was talking about how the Sunday streams, now that I started an hour early, I don't know how to fit in breakfast. And I just like, I don't know. So I haven't been able to fit in breakfast and I didn't know what to do. And somebody said smoothie. So what I'm going to do is, like when we go on a Be Right Back at some point, I will make myself a smoothie so that I can drink the smoothie and stream. And we'll see how that works. I actually got some new protein powder. It's supposed to like, I don't know. It's supposed to help you build collagen, which is important for something. I don't know. Not a nutrition guru here. Not a nutrition guru. Oh my God, Pisces, continuing the gift sub you got from Holly. Oh my God, Pisces, thank you. Excuse me. Thank you so much for that support. Pisces, you are so loved here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. It's really good to have you here. It's for bones and skin. Okay, that makes sense. I need to like, I knew that I needed it and I just couldn't remember why. But I need to be good about like taking care of my bones. I'm not great at like calcium sources these days because my diet has been crap. And as like a vegan, you kind of have to like pay attention to that. Like if you're like eating healthy, it's not that you don't have to worry about it too much. But I haven't been eating healthy, so my like calcium has been not great. So I'm like, I knew that I like had talked to my brother about like some stuff I needed to work on nutrition wise, and I knew I needed to get the powder, just didn't remember why. I didn't remember why, so thank you for that. Hi, Ty. Good to see you. Good to see you. How is everybody today? How is everybody today? Oh, are you having trouble getting the sub to show up, Sam? That's so weird. It definitely worked. It definitely worked. Yeah, sometimes I need to refresh in order to share it with the streamer. Twitch can be a little twitchy sometimes about that. So, but yeah, how is everybody? I know yesterday I saw many of you. But how was the week? How are you doing? Nilly, you're feeling better. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. You have to lurk while you finish up work. Well, Dina, thank you for popping in. I hope that finishing up your work goes smoothly. You're gonna listen and probably go back to sleep. Oh my god, Piper, I didn't even see you come in. I'm so sorry about that. I hope you're feeling better. I hope your eyes are feeling good. Lots of love. Lots of love. Today's a good day so far. Good, good, good. It's a nice day for me too. Like King said, the sun is shining by me. I'm hoping that it will melt off the rest of the snow. And I was thinking that I might go out for a little walk a little later in the afternoon when Sulky is done streaming. So that's what I'm thinking about for my day. Mostly chill, mostly chill. Last week was rough, so I would like to just sort of relax and recoup this weekend and start next week with a little bit of a better mindset. You've got cosplay stuff coming today. Oh my gosh, what kind of cosplay stuff? That sounds so fun. That sounds so fun. I miss doing cosplay. The cats and I are doing great. How am I on this cozy Sunday? Sulky is sound asleep and Pickle is with her. They are like burrito mode in the bed. Even Pickle is under a blanket. Moon wakes up with me in the morning because he likes to follow me around. But Pickle just stays in bed. Pickle just stays in bed. I didn't even bother waking Sulky up for the stream because she needs her sleep. She needs her sleep. I'm sure she'll join us later on in the stream. But she's getting some good sleeps. She's getting some good sleeps. Everybody else is good. We're chilling. I've been, this is my first coffee, but I've been just sort of like, I showered today, which is a nice thing to do. So it's hard to do, but I kind of like an early morning shower. There's something kind of peaceful about it. Oh my gosh, Genshin Impact cosplay. That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. I need to get back. I need to get more into Genshin. I started playing and then I just I didn't start playing again. And the whole, I was excited to get the PC to play some Genshin on PC, and then I just I got so sucked into Stardew and some other things that I haven't played it. Laura, oh my gosh, I think I missed you come in. I'm so sorry about that. Welcome on in, Laura. I only got to see the end of your stream this morning, but I love your Sunday morning Stardew streams. It was really good. I hope your stomach is feeling better. I hope you're having a good day so far. My grandma's doing pretty well. Yeah, she's doing pretty well. She is, holding her own. She's holding her own. Still getting up when she shouldn't. And getting her to remember that she can't do that is kind of hard. She's having some tests and stuff that we're a little nervous about, but otherwise, she's doing okay. She's doing okay. Thank you, my friends. Thank you, my friends, for asking about her. Hi, Kay Millie. Good to see you. Good to see you. Early morning showers take away more motivation. They really do. They really do. It's very rare that I do them. I'm way more of a nighttime shower because I need the whole day to build up to taking the shower. Although now that I work from home, I also kind of enjoy the lunchtime shower, which normally wouldn't be a thing that I could do, if I was at work, obviously. Even though I used to go home for my lunch break, getting home and taking a shower and then going back to work just doesn't seem like something that you do. So I kind of like the lunchtime shower. Glad to hear she's doing better. Thank you so much, Noah. Thank you all. You're so sweet. You really are the sweetest. Are you loving the music today? I stole this playlist from Sulky. We share a Spotify because why pay twice, right? And I saw this playlist and I was like, oh, we're listening to this today. I need some new leaf. I need some new leaf in my life. Got some bad news just now. Oh my gosh, Kai, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Whatever it is, just know that I'm sending you lots of love and that you've got this. Lots of hugs, lots of hugs. If we could get some hearts in the chat, for Kai. Send Kai some strength. Sarah, you like the music? I know, it's so, I miss new music. I really, really do. There's certain songs for New Horizons that I like, but overall, I think the New Leaf soundtrack was just a different kind of feel. It was just a different kind of feel. I mean, New Leaf was a different kind of game in a lot of ways. It, you know, New Horizons is awesome and it's great, but it's just not the same as New Leaf. And I think that that's okay. Like, I don't expect every game in a franchise to feel exactly the same as the one that did it. And that's honestly, that's never been Animal Crossing's MO. All of the games had a very different feel to them. So I think it makes sense. It makes sense. But I've been missing New Leaf and I want to go back to it. And I really, really wish I could stream it. I really, really wish I could stream it, or at least do like a YouTube thing for it. Kai, honestly, same. I ignore anything until I'm ready to deal with it. I'm very good in that regard. I can really pretend that things don't exist. It's really not a good quality for me. You love the 7 a.m. I think my favorite is like 8 a.m. What is the one? I use it in my like at the end of my YouTube videos. I think it's 8 a.m. in the rain is my favorite one. But I'm pretty sure it's 8 a.m. If it's not 8 a.m., it's 8 p.m. You would think I would know my favorite song that I use at the end of every single YouTube video, but I've forgotten. We'll blame the brain frog. You still get on every day? Sarah, no way. You still get on your New Leaf Town? I haven't gone in. I feel like Fang probably moved out, which scares me. So I'm like a little sad about it. I don't know. The only time we get relaxing music in Animal Crossing New Horizons is at night. Except for that, there's like 1 hour where the music is off the wall. Is it like 3 a.m.? There's like 1 hour in the middle of the night in New Horizons where the music is just wild. My Fang left in New Leaf. Oh my gosh, Lily. See, that's the thing. They just like move out randomly. So I've been afraid to log in, and I have no idea when the last time I played was, because like technically you can time travel. Time travel is more built into the game in New Leaf than it is in New Horizons. Like New Horizons, you time travel by going into like the system settings. In New Leaf, it actually like asks you like when you're logging on, like, is this the right time? And you can tell Isabel that it's not the right time and tell her like some other time. So it's like really built into the game. But I don't remember. I should have written down when the last time I played was. The Nook Shop closing music is beautiful. It's beautiful. It was beautiful in New Leaf and it's beautiful in New Horizons. It's my favorite. It's very dramatic. I've used it in videos before and it's like always so dramatic. Like there's like these crescendos. Like, oh, it's so good. It's so good. The 3 a.m. music is great, especially in the rain. Before Halloween? Well, that's sooner than me. The last time I played was before New Horizons came out, so it's been a year. It's been a year. Actually, this time last year, I was like all up in my New Leaf Town because I was getting so excited about playing New Horizons, and I was just like, I need to be playing Animal Crossing right now. So like this time last year is probably actually that's probably the last time I played. So technically, I guess I do remember when I did it, so I could just log on and pretend it was a year ago. That's assuming, though, that I didn't time travel when I was playing, which is unlikely, because I time traveled a heck of a lot in New Leaf. Yeah, I did. Because I used to do this thing called plot resetting, where, like, in New Horizons, you can put the houses wherever you want them, and you can move them. In New Leaf, that wasn't a thing. The houses just plopped wherever they wanted. And the only way you could get around that was by doing this thing called plot resetting, which I learned all about how to do it from Crystal. Simply press start. She has videos on it on YouTube. And it was like a real process. It was a real process, and it involved time traveling. Not a ton of time traveling, but it involved time traveling. And so I have no idea what actual day it was in my game. You love the museum music? Yeah, the museum music is really chill. Honestly, I wish I could get a New Horizons playlist that's just the chill songs. I guess I could make my own. Evolutive, first time joining a stream. Hey guys, welcome on in. I love your Umbreon emote. That is so adorable. What a precious emote. Umbreon is one of my favorite Pokemon. Because he reminds me of my my cat that passed away, Sebastian. He was black like my other cats, but just solid black. And always just, I don't know, had like an Umbreon face. You've only had the light for a few years, so this will be amazing. Oh, you got an Animal Crossing Switch last night. Oh my God, Sarah, is it your birthday? Is it your birthday coming up? What day is your birthday, if you don't mind me asking? But awesome, that's amazing. Animal Crossing Switch is the cutest Switch. I think it's my favorite one. I love the colors. I love like taking pictures of it. It's just like a pretty Switch. They really did a good job with that Switch. 5 a.m. music needs to be longer. I know. It's, but you know what? You do really get associations with the music changing every hour. Like whenever I play at like 5 p.m., I get this like feeling like, oh my God, work is over and I'm playing Animal Crossing. Like, and because like for a long time, it was like I would log on at 5 p.m. and play. And it's just kind of nice, the associations you start to get with those certain songs. Grizzly, welcome on in. How are you today? Good to see you. You love all the evolutions as well, though. Espeon is your fave. Umbreon and Leafeon. Yeah, Leafeon is one of my favorites too. I love like plants and green things. So 100% love me some Leafeon. And then I love all the dragon Pokemon. But my actual like favorite Pokemon of all time, Silky and I share this actually, which is odd because it's not like a common shared Pokemon. Commonly liked Pokemon is Goomy. I love Goomy. Just like a slimy little dragon baby. Hi, Short Fungi. Good to see you. Welcome back. You got your oatmeal and your coffee. I know I've already almost finished my first cup. Before we go into gameplay, I'm going to make a second. It won't be long. We're going to go into gameplay in just a minute, and I'll do like a very quick be right back. The coffee's made, and so I just have to pour it. So nothing wild. I wish I would have gotten the AC Switch. I'm happy to have one either way. Oh my gosh, Katie, totally. And they were wildly expensive for a while. Because they sold out immediately, and Nintendo was not clear on whether they were going to get restocked. So for a while, they were like on eBay for like $600, which is just wild. And like so many people like bought them out, which I think is what's going to happen with the amiibos. Like, don't you think that that's going to happen with the newly released Sanrio amiibos? Like, people are going to stockpile them, and then they're going to be on eBay, and they're going to be like so wildly expensive. Oh my God, Melly, I missed you come in. I'm so sorry about that. Gosh, the chat isn't even going wild, and I'm missing things. I'm sorry, friends. I hope your stream went awesome this morning. At least fake amiibos are easy. That's true. I've never bought one though. I need to, like, there's so many cute fake amiibos out there that I really should just try to get. For some reason I've just never bought them. Oh yeah. No, like spending all that money for the Animal Crossing Switch. Oh, Sarah, please enjoy the day. Lots of love to you. Lots of hugs. And see you later. Oh yeah, there's so many cute skins. I actually bought one that's like, I've had it now for like a month, if not longer, probably longer than a month. But I bought one that's like, it's like not a skin, it's actually changing like the coating on the controller, and it's like white, and I wanted to replace actually this one with that, but I was like looking at the video and the instructions, and I just like I got so overwhelmed that it's just been on my to-do list, but like at the bottom of it. And now this controller is giving me so many issues that I'm wondering if I should even bother and like get a new one first. Because the drift on this one is real, and it also continuously stops working. You'll see, like it just like stops working, and then I need to go get another controller sometimes, which is frustrating. It's very frustrating. I did it. It did things. I got more Pokemon cards. Oh my god, awesome, awesome. I've never collected Pokemon cards, even when I was younger. Isn't that weird? I love Pokemon. I play like the majority of the games, and the one that I missed is coming out again. So, like, what kind of luck is that? Like Diamond and Pearl. And then, but I've just never gotten into the cards. I've never gotten into the cards. I got a light in May, but was so happy the Animal Crossing Switch came back in September. Yes. I'm gonna sell my light, actually. I've decided, because Sulky and I don't use it anymore. And we can't stream with it, so it really doesn't make sense to have it. So I'm gonna sell it unless there's somebody in my family that wants it. I'm gonna see first if maybe my brother wants me to send it to my niece. I don't know if they're like allowed to play video games. He's probably a little funny about that. He's funny about like having them on screens and stuff. But I'm gonna offer before I sell it. See if she'd like it. You got a teal one with Timmy, Tommy, and Mr. Nook. There's some really cute controllers out there. We have a controller, but we don't like it. So I think we need to maybe just try a different one. But neither of us like it, and so it sits in the bottom of our basket of like and our Switches, which of course is like ridiculous. We have so many Switches, we need to have a basket for Switches. Like, because I have two and Sulky has one, and then we have the light that we're gonna get rid of. So we have like a little basket filled with Switches. It's just, if this wasn't like a thing that we were doing, it would be ridiculous. But I think now that we are content creators, I feel like it makes sense. It's okay. Oh my gosh, you all are so cute. Ashley, hello. My neck is okay. I haven't, knock on wood, I haven't had to take any pain relief since I took it on stream yesterday. So I think it's on the mend. I think it's on the mend, but I'm trying to be gentle with it. I'm not very good at like being patient. So I'll like, I told you all, I noticed that it like won't bend the same. And so instead of just like chilling and letting it heal, I'm over here like all day trying to get it to bend. Like I have no chill. I have no chill. Monster Hunter Story Switch. You know, there's another thing, like I've sort of said like, oh, what if we get another Switch to do like another like Sanrio Island, like a joint Lilky Island or something. But like there's a part of me that feels like they're gonna come out with some kind of Zelda Switch. Or at least there's a part of me that wants them to do that, like some kind of special Zelda Switch. And I kind of would wait for that. I would kind of wait for that. So I don't know. NJ, good to see you. Sending you the biggest hugs. Sending you the absolute biggest hugs. I'm going to put you all in the quickest of be right backs. And when I get back, we're going to be playing our game together. So what we're going to do today is we're going to be on Alderwood. I'm really excited to show you how it's coming around because we've got weeds starting to grow. It's really starting to come together. So I was thinking we could do some like finishing touches decorating on the city part, and then get back to work on building our forest. So that's the plan for today. I'm gonna put you on like the quickest of be right backs just to get some more coffee. And when we get back, we are gonna play some Animal Crossing and hang out. So I will be back in 1 minute. Stretch, get yourself a refill of coffee or some hot chocolate or some tea. And when we get back, we will hang out on Alderwood and do our dailies and see what we can get up to. Be right back, friends. Very, very quick. This is one of my favorite songs. This is one of my all-time favorite songs. So I got my coffee, and as I was doing it, I remembered that I wanted to tell you something funny that happened. I don't know if this was a conscious decision, but I'm happy these just chatting sessions have gotten longer. Oh, Sasha, thank you so much. It is a conscious thing. It's me challenging myself. It's me challenging myself to be more comfortable hosting a conversation with you without the game, and being on like the full-size camera for longer, feeling comfortable on the full-size camera for longer. It's all about, you know, challenging myself in little ways. So thank you for noticing. I'm glad that you enjoy them. I'm glad that you enjoy them. Small Demon, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den today. So last night, Silky and I ordered pasta. And yes, I know I'm supposed to be not ordering food as often, but we had a busy and emotional day. And so I was not about cooking, but I do plan on cooking today. So we're getting there. Small steps, baby steps. And I get like do you get like if you get food deliveries, do they text you a picture of the food? Because they always do that for me. They like send me a picture of like my front door and where the food is. And the picture they sent happens to be an absolutely precious picture of my 2 cats sitting at the front door. Like it's a picture that I would have taken of my 2 cats sitting and looking out the front door. Like it is like literally the cutest. I think it's so cute. And I was like, I almost texted back to be like, thank you for this cute picture. And then I was like, that's just crossing a boundary. But I bet you they thought it was cute too. Like, I bet you they thought it was cute. I was like so into it. I was like, Silky, look. Lex, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for wandering in today. It's great to have you here. Let me catch up on what I missed while I was away for a second. You have the Sanrio cards from the first release. I never got those. Erica, that's so sweet of you. Thank you so much for offering that. I appreciate you very, very much. I feel like the items will be fairly easy. Like Silky and I, we sub to a treasure island so that we can get giveaways for all of you. So I feel like the items themselves I'm not worried about, but I would really love to have the villagers. And I think you can get those from treasure islands, but it's confusing. And I don't know. I have a weird relationship with treasure islands. I kind of like, I go in and I'm like, I don't see it. Cause I want to get it for all of you. But for me, I get enjoyment out of like actually like earning and finding items in the game. So I try not to take them for myself too much. But it's hard if they're like already in my inventory and they're there. It's hard to not like use it for myself. So for example, this last update, and probably this is because I've been busy too, but the Mario items I just got from a treasure island. I didn't like buy them from the store or anything. And I don't like that for myself. It's not how I like to play. So I don't know. Love-hate relationship. Allie, Allie, thank you so much for continuing your sub through April. Thank you so much for that. And thank you for the 2 months. Thank you for the 2 months. I love you very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being such a shining star in the community. And thank you for that support. Lex Coyote, I think I did welcome you in, but if I'll do it again. And Evo, thank you for following. And Alara, thank you for the follow. Thank you all for wandering in today. Selkie is here. Good morning, Selkie. How are you feeling today? I hope you slept well. I hope you slept well. Dearest Fauna, hello. Welcome in. Welcome on in. Yeah, the food delivery had me cracking up. It had me cracking up. I'm afraid that, like, I don't know if our front door can, like, dox us. I have to look at the picture. If it's like an appropriate picture for me to post, I will, but I might not. I might not. I think we have like our address on the front door, like, if you know what I'm saying. Leading Lady, welcome on in. Welcome on in. We are just getting started with the game. So those of you who are just joining us today, all you've missed is me chatting. So we are just getting started. I haven't even logged in today yet. So we're gonna start with some mindful dailies, and then I want to walk you around and show you how things are coming to life in the spring. And then I was thinking we could do a little bit of like finishing touches, decorating for some areas, and then start building our forest. So that's kind of the plan for today, kind of the plan. Or I should say continue building our forest, because we started planting the other day. I just learned what treasure islands are like yesterday. Short fungi, yeah, they're like, there's lots of different ways to do them actually. There's some that like are on Twitch and you can get like a sub, and then you can visit the island and go when the streamer is live or when they're in the Discord. And those are the ones I like, because I like to have 24/7 access. I like to be able to like go whenever I need to and not rely on the streamer being live. The incredible mod Solara gave me a recommendation that I just got. So Sadlu, thank you for the follow. And Selkie, thank you for gifting that sub to King. Oh my god, Selkie, you've gifted 18 subs in this channel. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Selkie, I love you very much. I'm so glad that you are I'm so glad and so proud that you are my friend. So thank you so much for that. Lots of love. You're new to Animal Crossing, been on Twitch forever, following streamers in the category and trying to learn more about the game. Lex Coyote, I'm so glad that you are here. Oh my gosh, I was wearing these glasses to go visit Artsy for her birthday. I'm so glad that you are here hanging out. This is probably actually a decent stream to learn about the game. The way that I play this game is like slowly and mindfully with no time travel. There's lots of different ways to play New Horizons. I have zero judgment for how people like to play, so let me put that out there. But in this stream, you'll see, you know, how to sort of play the game slowly without time travel. So we are building a old rustic witch town. In fact, let me show the map for those of you that are new, because I know some of you have joined us recently while we've been working on Cloverwood, which is my other island. But this is our map for Alderwood. Alderwood is an old rustic witch town that has like the bottom left is like swamp, and then the top left is the actual town, and then the whole right is going to be our witchy forest section where our more witchy residents live. And that's what we're going to mostly be working on today, like terraforming. And then we are going to also work a little bit on decorating this morning. So that's what we're doing. Tony, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for wandering in today. No getting teary, Selkie. This is a no crying stream. Hi, Insert. Good to see you. Good to see you as always. And Kev, thank you for the lurk. Sending you lots of love, Kev. You know what? Like, coffee is just so good. Is there anything better than coffee, really? Sasha, you like my character? She's looking so cute. I love these rosy cheeks. The thing is I want to get these cheeks for my other character, but I can't remember where I got them. I do this thing where I go to a creator for a different code, and then all of a sudden I see something else and I forget like whose code that was. It's a real problem. It's a real problem, especially because then you all will be like, what's the code? And I'm like, oh no, I don't remember. But speaking of the codes, I did put the Cloverwood path on my Instagram and in the Discord. So if you do the design codes command, it's in the title of the stream. You can get links to both of those things, whichever one works best for you. And I've got to say, let me know what you think. Like, a part of me wants to replace this path for that one. Is it silly to have the same path on 2 islands? And then actually there's another one I wanted to test out with you today. I think Ting posted it for me. It's like mossy. So I was thinking we could take a look at that one before we decide. But I don't know. I feel like I like that one better. Frida's here. Hi, Frida. Good to see you. Frida is in part responsible for how glowy my skin looks because she recommended a really awesome face mask to me. Tammy, welcome on in again. How are you? Coffee with hot chocolate mix and a drop of mint. Erica, that sounds so good. When I'm feeling frisky, I will put like a little bit of chocolate syrup into my coffee. So yeah, I'm with you. So here's what I wanted to show you. Do you all see the weeds that I've intentionally placed have started to grow? So we finally have long weeds in the entrance and in the swamp. If you're new here, weeds are tremendously important to me. Tremendously important. I really love my weeds, and I'm thoughtful about where I place them. So that they grow, and they're finally starting to grow in the swamp, which brings me so much joy. So our swamp is kind of coming together. I also just love it in the green. I love it in the green. Literally anything else is better than coffee. Oh my gosh, Kai. Good morning, E-Page. Good morning, Erin. Good to see you as always. I am glowing. Thank you, Frida. I appreciate it. It's nice to hear the new Leaf music playing. I know, it's so good. So we've got our swamp coming together. I also really like how the graveyard looks in the green. Really, it's looking good. Obviously it needs more decoration, but it's coming together. And then up here is where we start to really shine. This is where we really start to shine. You like the swamp, Evo? Thank you so much. It's definitely a work in progress, but it's coming together. So now we have growing weeds on the dirt path, which is what I've wanted since we put down this dirt path. This is my whole vision. Wanted to pop in and say hellos before leaving for work. Oh my gosh, Erin, I'm sorry you have to work today, but I hope it's a really good day. Right? Nilly, doesn't it look like a new island? So here we have our path with some weeds growing. It just is coming to life. It's coming to life. Like, this is what I imagine. Look at the apothecary. This is our apothecary. Just like, it looks like a real, like, place. We've got our abandoned building here. I still need a door that doesn't have snow on it. But we've got our abandoned building. We've got weeds just growing on our path. Lots of weeds. I might need to take some of them out. Here's our little park. Diana's not staying, so I haven't even bothered fixing the path on her. We got to get her out so we can get Cashmere. Diana was an accidental autofill, if you're wondering. Actually, was when Sulky was touring Nilly's island, I want to steal Nilly's idea. Nilly put, like, what are they called? The jail bars back here, like, looking like it was like a barrier between the cliff and the ocean, and I want to do some of that up here. So I think that would be really cool to do. And then this is my favorite. Oh my gosh, Wolfgang is thinking, stop. Wolfgang is never leaving. Never. Keep thinking, dude, but you're not going anywhere. This is my favorite house so far, though. I love Greta's little house. I love it. My neck is starting to hurt. I'm wondering if it's the monitor. I wonder if it's like the way I'm looking up at the screen. Anyone else like bamboo stunted or chopped more than the tree itself? 100% Noah. You'll see that the majority of the bamboo on my island is stunted. Majority. You like swamps and woodsy natural islands. Well, you'll like this island. This is like the only built up part of the island, and it was hard to do. It's not my forte. This stuff is all in progress. We need to put some more stuff here. And then if you come down, we have our shopping area, which needs obviously tremendous amount of work. And then if you come down here, this is our Able Sisters Island. And then this is where you get to the woods that we just started working on. So we'll be building out that today. This is how you get to the forest. What we started already was planting a whole bunch of trees and terraforming this area. So it's starting to look woodsy. It's definitely getting there. Definitely getting there. You bet it is. Celeste, my neck. Yeah, I think it probably is. What it means, all it means is I need to just be better about, you know what? I could just do it right now. Hang on. You know what? I'll wait. I'll wait. I am afraid that it's going to mess with the stream. But yeah, I think it might be from looking up. So what I'll do is I'll swap monitors so that I can look this way for gameplay instead. Can I show you the map? Of course. I'll even show you my villagers. So, Wolfgang, Genji, Winnie, Bo, Raymond, Marcel, and Greta and Hazel are all staying and permanent. Marshall is gonna move to Cloverwood, which is our all squirrel. It is our all squirrel treehouse island that we just started working on. So Marshall is gonna move over there as soon as he's thinking. Diana was an accidental autofill. So Marshall, I'd like to swap with Cole, who's currently living on Cloverwood. I'm not 100% sure of how I'm gonna orchestrate this. How I'm gonna, I guess I have to like have Diana move out, move in Cole, and then have Marshall move out. That's probably how I would do it. So we're gonna have Cole and we're gonna search for Kashmir, who's one of my all-time favorite villagers. I know that is an uncommon one. But my actual favorite villager is Marcel, who lives on this island. So yeah, that's Elderwood. It's still a work in progress, obviously. The whole right side is what we're gonna work on building today. But it's getting there. It's getting there for sure. These are our like witchy residents that need to live here. They're just not gonna live like this, obviously. And clearly I did not finish flattening. Lil Mago, I'm so sorry that I missed your follow. Welcome on in. Thank you for wandering in today. Evo, you like the idea of a squirrel treehouse? I'm excited. I'm excited. We just started the entrance. We barely did anything. But it's gonna be exciting. Lola, welcome on in. How are you? How are you? Neely, you're welcome to vent. You're welcome to vent. Just, you know, we try to keep this as positive of a space as we can. We do have a venting place in the Discord, where you can always feel free to just sort of scream out what's going on and see if people can lend a hug. But you're welcome to put it in the chat. You're welcome to put it in the chat. I always get islands with resident services so close to the entrance. Short fungi. You can keep resetting until you get one that you want. That's what we did. That's what we did. So what I want to do first is see about these paths. So most of you know what the one looks like on Cloverwood. So there's that one, which I'm thinking about moving over to this island. But I did want to take a peek at this other one. Let me see. Let me pull it up in the Discord. I think it was Ting who posted it for me. I was asking for like mossy paths. Yeah, and Ting found one. Let me show it to you. Oh gosh, I can barely read this. 2477 9174 5919. Ooh. It says no designs. I must have read it wrong. Hold on. Oh, I did. It's a 26 and not a 24. God, my vision is not great with these glasses. I can't wait for my blue light glasses to get here. 9174, 5919. See, this is the mossy one. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Should we see what it looks like on the path? So this is what we currently have. And there's something about it that I'm not vibing with. So I'm kind of just like, maybe we should just do it. Maybe we should just do the mossy one on this island. Because I don't really like, I did the wrong one. I don't really like the idea. Why am I doing it in this odd way? Hang on. I don't really love the idea of having the same path on both islands. So maybe we'll do this one on this one. Oh, Neely, I'm so sorry that somebody was making fun of you. That's honestly, it makes me very upset to hear that. I'm so sorry. Just please know that you are like 100% right as you are, and very, very loved and very, very seen. And I'm so sorry that happened to you. I'll never understand it. I'll never understand it. Like we talked about yesterday, like bullying, spreading negativity. I'll never understand that. But please know that this is a space, and I'm really proud to say this, but this is a space that is welcoming to all people. And you are very, very loved and welcome here. So I hope that helps at least a little. I hope that helps at least a little. I got an Animal Crossing Switch a few days ago, found at my local Ebb Games. I had one on release, but decided to give it to my dad. Aww. I got a Switch Lite and waited until I could find another one. Oh my god, Allie, that's so exciting. Also, that is so, so sweet that you gave that to your dad. So, so sweet. Definitely a good daughter. Definitely a good daughter. All right, so which ones did I do so far? I did the tops, right? So let's do the middle. I don't think I know EB Games, but maybe that's the American in me. Does America have EB Games? Bye, Pisces. Enjoy your work day. I hope you have the best day. I hope you have the absolute best day. Australian. Okay. Oh, it's in Canada. That makes me feel like maybe we do have it and I'm just oblivious. What did I just replace? That was that was my controller drift. Oh my gosh. Hopefully that wasn't anything good. Sam, thank you so much for the 3 months. 3 months. It's letting you do this now. Happy official 1 month. I'm happy to have found my way here. Sam, I'm so endlessly grateful that you found your way here. It means the world to have you here. It means the world to have you here. Also, Erin the human, welcome on in. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. How are you? Gosh, I really want to know what I just replaced by accident. I guess while we're walking around, we'll see. I feel like it's possible it was nothing. Or it was probably part of the path. It was probably part of the path. Hi, Mackenzie. Good to see you. Sending you the biggest hug. Sending you the absolute biggest hug. I haven't been to the stream in a while. Hello, everyone. Basil, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you've been well, and I hope you've been doing some fun things, hanging out. The way that the path is on here is just confusing my brain. It is confusing my brain. It's not like in a logical order, or at least a logical order for my brain. So we need this end cap. Can't wait to see this path. Saw it on Discord. Annie, me too. I see, like, what happened is I really fell in love with the one that I'm using on Cloverwood, so I was so tempted to use it. But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, well, that's silly, you know? I might as well use different paths. This one's huge. NC Stone and Yeevee, welcome on in. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den today. I hope you're having an awesome, awesome Sunday. I think that's probably what... I don't know if I need the end caps. I think it's so fun how many versions of path we have on this island that we managed to fit in. A lot. It's a real lot. It's a real lot. We used to until the early 2000s, then GameStop bought them. Wow, Lex, coming in with like the facts. It's Hannah May. Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. I have to say, I'm still not hearing my alerts great. I'm gonna raise the volume on them. Can you tell me if they become unbearably loud for you? Tell me if they're too loud for you, okay? Never be shy about that, by the way. Like, if there's something upsetting about the audio, I want to know. I promise it won't offend me. I would rather know than have you all just be kind of suffering in silence. All right, let's be smart here and favorite the creator and take a screenshot so that we can share this on Instagram. And let's hope we like it. And thank you to Ting. The alerts are already really loud. Oh, okay. So I'll lower them. I'll lower them. Thank you for telling me that. I guess I have to figure out why I'm not hearing them as loud as you all are. How's the music? Is the music okay? They used to be all over the Pacific Northwest. Maybe they weren't in New York. Oh, wow. You really can't see this. You can barely see it. I wonder if that's the color of the current color of the grass, though, because the grass changes. I'm not sure. I feel like the grass is going to get darker, right? So maybe we would see it more on a different grass. Because you really can't see this. It does make it look mossy, which is kind of what we want. It is kind of what we want. But I would want it to show up a little bit more than this. It is very faint. I think I'm okay with it because it is for the wild parts where I don't really want it to feel like built up at all. And I do think that the grass gets a little darker. And when it's a little darker, it'll show up more. You liked the worn dirt one a little more. I know. I'm torn. I'm really torn. The other reason that I like it is I've seen people use it on the beach. Let me show you what it looks like on the beach. I feel like it looks cool on the beach. Lola, welcome on in. Daisy May is one of my favorite characters. Welcome on in. It's great to have you here. Thank you for the follow. So, this is not coming out at all like I wanted it to. But you can sort of see that it looks cute on the beach. I don't know. I don't know. It gets darker in the summer. You like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure what to do. It does look natural and overgrown. I think we will sit on it and see how it looks in, with like the darker grass. And if we still don't like it, we'll just use the one that we're using on Cloverwood. But for now, I think I want to just like see how it feels. It is kind of cool that it's like a very faint path. We're gonna sit with it. We're gonna sit with it. It does look like seaweed. It does look like a seaweed. It's not exactly what I expected. I thought it was gonna be a little bit darker or easier to see. But let's, you know, let's see how we like it in like when the grass is a little bit darker. It would actually look kind of cool in the swamp. We'll have to see what we think. So what I want to do is, before we get started building in the forest, I want to do a little bit of building, like decorating. And for that, we need to get some iron and some jail bars. The dirt looks like people were walking over it a lot, which I personally like. I know. You know, I think it would look cute over the dark brown, but I don't want it to have that, like, I don't want it to have that, the in-game path, because that one's too much for me. I think ultimately what I'm going to end up doing is using the same one I have on Cloverwood, because it's such a good path. It's such a good path. Part of me is like, should we just go on and put it on? I don't know. Maybe we should. That way you can just see it. I feel like that's the one I'm going to end up liking anyway. I don't know why I'm fighting it so much. I should just go with what I like. It really doesn't matter if we have the same path. Let's just do that. Oh, you like my house? Thank you, thank you. It's, we haven't worked on the interior in a little bit, so we need to do it, but I did some work for spring. I brought in some greens. We have a little kitchen in here. Wanted to say I'm really feeling the soundtrack. Yes. This is a good one for relaxing. It's Animal Crossing New Leaf. Here's our kitchen. Also, probably need some more details on the walls and stuff. But this is our little witchy kitchen. And then we have a back garden. Not a garden. It's like a... I guess it's like where she grows like stuff for potions. Stuff for potions. Which is like very much a work in progress. I'm actually not sold on this change of wallpaper that we did. I think I want to go back to the other one. So this room needs work. And then my favorite room is the upstairs. Hi, good night. Have a good sleep. Have a good sleep. Yeah, like a greenhouse. We still need to do the side left room and the basement. We haven't even touched it. But this is our like upstairs. It's supposed to feel rustic, but sort of like more airy. Lots of spider webs. Lots and lots of spider webs. Sam, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. I will take you up on it. Can't get over the picture? Oh, hippo. Oh my god, I always forget that it's there. I literally always forget that Hippo's photo is up on our mantle. Hippo was my first camper on this island. And it took him a very long time to leave. And he's become a bit of an icon on the channel. He blends in perfectly. I know. Aw, T. Alex, I'm glad that you're getting the vibes. Oh my gosh, it started raining. So let me see. Let me look at this one last time. I think I'm just gonna swap it to the other one. I'm sorry if that's boring to watch. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Oh my gosh, Cookie, thank you so much for the 2 months. Thank you for the 2 months, my friend. It is incredible to have you here. Thank you for that support. Can we get all of the foxes in the chat? to welcome Cookie back for 2 months. That's incredible support, my friend. Pickle President, what an awesome name. My cat's name is Pickle. You know my follower song. It's what plays in the Roost. So I'm a big fan of Brewster, which is why we have a Brewster Pride emote. And it's one of my favorite songs from New Leaf. So it's the song that plays in the Roost Cafe. And there's my secret Brewster command. There's my secret Brewster command. Okay, so let's just like go with what we should have gone with from the beginning, which is this other path. And it is 81. No, it's 80 and then 1 and then 2. 0281 and 9158. This is like the most worn dirt path that I've found. It's truly a beautiful path. It really is. So I feel good about this. It doesn't have the same like these ones. It doesn't have. So we'll have to just get different things for that. You're welcome. You're welcome, Pickle. Oh, thank you, Selkie, for answering that. Selkie answered it perfectly. Its channel points are just points that you redeem from watching. You get more by being subbed. You get more from going on raids. Chatting, I think, actively, it will give you more. Things like that, but they're just for fun. They're just for fun. Morning, Meg. Good to see you again, my friend. And I'm Alana. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. I hope you're having a really cozy Sunday. Super, super cozy. This is good for spring, too, this path. This is why I should test a path before changing out the whole thing, but I'm not good at that. I'm not good at doing things like that. Can't wait to get Brewster on the anniversary. I know. It's happening, my friends. I will not take any other reality. We're gonna get this dirt one too, the one with the rocks, because I like having the option to have flowers or rocks. Just put it there. I only found Twitch at the beginning of last year. There was a huge learning curve. Yeah. You got terrified when the streamer was thanking you for following. That's so funny and honestly so relatable. Sometimes I resub and don't share it. Which is just like so ridiculous. I don't know. And because I just feel like there's a pressure to like write something when you resub and share that you've resubbed. And there's like, I follow a lot of streamers who have like I don't know how they do it, but somehow what they do is like when you resub or you use bits, it makes it so that the bot like reads it out for you. And so I feel like there's like extra pressure in that because whatever it is that I write when I resub, like is shared audibly. Like, so I get anxious about it and I always end up, I always end up just doing an emoji, like an emote, because that's who I am. I really love these, but I just don't know how they would look with the grass as they are now. Part of me wants to just grab one though and see like what it looks like. Just grab one. We have space. Might as well. We'll hack Brewster into the games ourselves if we have to, 100%. I think you all are so funny for like triggering the Brewster command. When I put that in, I thought I was so funny. I was like, look how funny I am. These are cute planks too. Are these? These are for stalls. Do you think we should try this stall in our beach? For our beach? I feel like we should. It's kind of cute and rustic. I want to take a look at that. Sure, yeah, we still have some of these winter ponds we can cover. Kind of cool. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what happens. I come in and I'm like, oh, I'll take that. I'll take this. All of this. The winter one is really cute too. And that snowy deck, really cute. This creator has some cute stuff. You're making me rethink my choice not to get the path again. I'm sorry. I just use that to write dumb memes or dad jokes. You're so I don't know. I just overthink social interactions. It's just who I am. It's who I am. We just like ruthlessly pushed Mabel out of the way and didn't even say hi to her. So we're so nice. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, see, that is just like a far superior path. Like, look at that path. It is a beautiful, beautiful work of art. It is literally a work of art. I'm sold. I'm sold. Do you think that there will be another update for the 1 year? I think so. I mean, I'm zero expert, and I tend to be way more optimistic than I should be, considering Nintendo's track record. But I like to be optimistic. I know that others in the community feel like it's better to be more guarded, and then that way you're not disappointed. But I'm never gonna be that person. I'm never gonna be that person. I'm gonna put you on like literally the quickest, be right back, because the coffee is hitting me and I have to pee. So BRB, 2 seconds, and then we will work on our jail bars. We're just gonna put jail bars everywhere and see what we can make out of it. Excuse me, Selkie, were you trying to hide that? You think I'm not gonna notice? Has this become what we do? We just get rowdy while I go to pee? Is that... And now what are you up to? 19 gifted subs in the channel? Please, Selkie, add that to the what? Like, some ridiculous amount. 55 that you've gifted to Sulky. The war is continuing, my friend. The war is continuing. Lunatic Beast Jenny, welcome on in. Dreamip? I was about to welcome you in, LaFrog. I realize that these are bits because we have a hype train. You all are just so wild. You are so wild. I get up to pee and you trigger a hype train. This is like what we do. This is what we do. I love y'all so much. Voicey, thank you for the 100 bits. Eloise, thank you for the 200 bits. Eloise, please save your bits. You already give me so much by being my mod and my friend. I love you very much. So keep your bits. Keep your bits. Blue-eyed Minion, welcome on in. And Nady Alexandra, welcome on in. Thank you for these follows. They mean the world. They mean the world. Moon is in his donut form. Can you see? I wish I could zoom in for you. But Moon has evolved into his best form, which is the full circle donut, which he will do with or without this bed. So it's not just the bed, like that's his like preferred sleeping position. Erin, oh my gosh, Erin, I thought you went to work. Erin, thank you for gifting that sub to Erica. Erica, welcome, welcome, welcome to the Fox Den. Remember to wander aimlessly, spread joy, and revel in the little things. It's so good to have you here. Erin, I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you all for this hype train. Just bring in the hype on a Sunday morning. I've only just found the stream and it's exactly what I needed. Aw, Dreamip, welcome on in. It's so good to have you. It really, really is. I hope you're having an awesome time. It's great to have you here. While I was peeing, Julia, oh my God, thank you for the 40 bits. Thank you for the bits. And Live and Let Play, thank you for the follow. Thank you for wandering in. While I was peeing, I remembered a very important question that I have for you. Pickle for President! Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. That one just came up for me. I don't know why it's delayed. I've run out of shows to watch, and Silky and I have very particular tastes. So I need a show with lesbians in it. Preferably one where the lesbians don't die right when they get together. So if you know one of those, can you please put it in the chat? I've watched every single show with a lesbian in it on Netflix, and I think, and I need more. Like, I need more, please. I need it. Legend of Korra, I've watched 1,000 times, King. Oh my God, Celeste! Celeste, thank you for the sub, the brand new tier 1 sub. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Can we get all of the foxes in the chat to welcome Celeste officially to the Fox Den? Celeste, remember to wander aimlessly, spread joy, and revel in the little things. It's been so great to have you in this community. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the support. She Anxious, thank you for the bits. And Ducky Llama, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Only I would ask a question for recommendations during a hype train when things get all lost in the chat. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Mama Shiba, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Shameless. You know what? I never watched Shameless. Would I like Shameless? Is Shameless a good show? She-Ra. Oh my God, I need to watch She-Ra. I need to watch She-Ra. I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna do that today. Artsy. Oh my God, Artsy, thank you for the bits. You are so, so sweet. You are so, so sweet. Thank you so much. You like my criteria for a show? I know. I mean, like, I will watch stuff without lesbians in it, but my preferred show is a show with lesbians in it. This is such a nice community. I'm glad I found you, Blue-Eyed. I'm so glad you found us. I'm so, so glad. All right, let's get wild with some jail bars. Let's just go ham on some jam bars. So yeah, what did I just finish watching? We watched Schitt's Creek, which I loved. There's no lesbians. Well, I was about to say there's no lesbians in Schitt's Creek, but like Stevie is the queerest person I've ever seen. The queerest. I love her. Stevie is my favorite character from Schitt's Creek, hands down my favorite. Where is the, I'm pretty sure that I have a, oh, I must have picked it up. Ugh. All right, we need to go back real quick and get a DIY bench because I thought I had one over there already, but I think I cleaned it up. Wow, we just like impaled that fish. Straight up impaled that poor fish. We also just blew through Atypical, which I actually don't know. Like, I would love to know people's opinions on that show. Like, we watched it because we heard that there was like lesbians in it. But I just learned that the main character of that show is not actually like he's I'm blanking on the word. Like, he's actually a neurotypical person. So I don't know, I don't know how I feel about that. So those of you who watch that show or know more about that, I'd love to know your opinions. But the show itself I enjoyed a lot, and I enjoyed the whole lesbian arc that I've seen so far. But that's what we just finished. And now I need something else. So I don't know, recommendations. Ronnie is a lesbian. Oh my god, that's right, Ronnie. I love Ronnie. Orphan Black, Lex. Oh my god, Lex. Orphan Black is one of my favorite shows of all time. Of all time. I'm so upset that Orphan Black ended. If you all haven't seen Orphan Black, you need to see it. You need to see it. I love that show. I love that show. I wrote a whole analysis of the ending of that show. The Bold Type of Freedom. Is that a show? Is that a show? Must be. Sort of sneaking back in while I work, but has anyone watched the Ghibli movie when Marnie was there? No. Dana, I haven't seen that one. I need to see that one. I've been wanting to get that HBO... the HBO Plus? Whatever the HBO is that has all the Ghibli movies on it, especially because our community really loves Ghibli, so I've been like having to buy or rent the movies for our movie nights. Nelia, oh my gosh, I missed your 95 bits. I'm so sorry for that. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits. HBO Max, that's what it is. Thank you. Thank you all for the hype train. I love you all. You're really so sweet. But yeah, so I'd like to get that so that we could save a little bit of money, I think, on movie nights. And also for myself. Let me catch up here. You loved Schitt's Creek. Schitt's Creek is awesome. You hear queer and think it's Queer as Folk. I never got into Queer as Folk. I don't know why. Stevie is my crush. She's awesome. Stevie is my social anxiety in a nutshell. I love her. The episode where they do cabaret and she sings, oh, I get chills. I go back and watch that. I go back and watch that show, like that episode, just for the chills that that moment gives me. Love the support for Canadian TV shows. Oh, Canadian TV is awesome. I love Canada. I would happily move to Canada. Definitely already have these favorited. Yeah. HBO Max, okay. I have the same struggle finding a show with lesbians in it. L Word, oh my gosh. When is the second season of the new L Word coming out? Because I really liked it. I don't usually like remakes, but I really liked it. It's been a while since I watched it, so I can't remember the names of the characters. But the person with the blonde short hair, super cute. Super cute. The Bold Type is on Freeform. Okay, I will look into it. I will look into it. Watching her sing that gave you goosebumps, right, Pickle? It's so good. It's so, so good. Hi, Ari. Good to see you. You've been searching for Molly? Oh my gosh. That's so funny. And here I am. I can't find a single squirrel. Come to Canada. Listen, I would. Avatar: The Last Airbender is also my comfort show. I have a deep, deep love for that show. Like a deep, deep love. I'm glad that Legend of Korra, they went there with like some clear relationships, but they could have gone further, in my opinion. In my opinion, they could have gone further. Wyona Earp. I feel like I've heard. Oh my gosh, Professor Kitty, thank you for the 3 months. Thanks for making such a lovely community. Thank you for making this lovely community. Professor Kitty, I'm sending you so much love. I'm sending you so much love. I hope you're having an awesome day. I'm sorry for the delay on that. Apparently I lied when I said that I fixed the alerts because I'm not hearing anything. I'm not hearing anything, but when I wasn't live, I tested it and I could hear them. So I don't know why going live makes it so I can't hear them. Very frustrating. Love the Spam is here. Welcome on in. How are you? How are you? All right, so see what we can do with the... I like... My preferred customizations are customizations with rust or moss. That is my decorating style in a nutshell, which we will need to combat a little bit on our other island because we're trying to do things a little differently. But here on Elderwood, I get to embrace the rust and the moss And the neutral tones. Oops, wrong one. Hey, hi, welcome on in. I did just hear that one. It's just very low. I wonder why. I wonder if there's some way that I can make it louder for me and not for you. Would very much love to do that. But regardless, hey, hi, welcome on in. Thank you so, so much for wandering in today. I hope you're having a really cozy Sunday. I am okay. That. Moon is snoring. So loud. I wish you could hear. I need to have, I always have to have noise canceling on my mic though. There's just like noise in the house. But I do wish that I didn't have to have it on so that you could hear Moon. His snoring is hysterical. The other day, oh my gosh, this was so funny. I was on like a conference, like an all-day virtual conference for work. And this person was speaking on a panel, and while they were speaking, I heard snoring. And I like messaged my coworker to be like, do you hear snoring? And they were like, yeah. And we were thinking that maybe they were like in the bedroom and like their like partner was snoring or something, because it was loud and it sounded human. The next time she spoke, she like apologized and was like, if you hear snoring, it's because I'm in the room with my 3 pugs and they are sleeping and snoring. And I was dying. I thought that was hysterical, because I'm sure that like when I'm in meetings and Moon is snoring, I'm sure people can hear it. I'm sure people can hear it. I love how I was behind on chat because I was scrolled up and didn't realize it. I'm sorry about that. I was like, wow, no one's chatting. Nobody's chatting this morning. It's just me. There's a figure of Korra and Masami that's so cute. I've always wanted to buy figures, but Sulky and I try to be kind of minimalist with our belongings. So we don't usually let ourselves buy too many things like that. Like the Brewster I have on my shelf is like a major exception. I don't have many things like that. Lilith's at home amongst the rust and the moths, 100%. They did rush Korra. They rushed Korra in a lot of ways. But like the idea that, ooh, I don't like how that's gonna be. Let me see if I can move this over one. The idea that like holding hands is enough for queer representation is something I have a problem with. And I feel like they could have gone further. I mean, of course they could have gone further. And it frustrates me when like the reasoning given for something like that is that it's like a kids show, because of course like there are so many kids shows where like heterosexual relationships are like, they, you know, they're present. So what is it about like the queer relationship that means we have to cap it at holding hands? Do I like that? I think I do. I think I do. I'd go back and watch the original Anne of Green Gables. Oh my gosh, yes. That's true. I should watch that. I should watch that. You like my hat, Joe Baskerville? Thank you so much. Oh my god, Phelan. Phelan, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the 2 months. So much love to you, Phelan. So much love. Thank you for supporting the Fox Den and being here. It's incredible to have you here. Short fungi. There are a bunch of kids with queer parents. Exactly. Yeah, it's an issue. That's why I love Steven Universe, because Steven Universe just goes for it. They just go for it. There's like queer characters, there's like queer relationships, there's like non-binary characters. Steven Universe explained like non-binary identities in such a beautiful way that was so simple and easy to understand that I was just like, when I watched it, I was like, you know what? Like anybody that has trouble with this concept needs to watch this episode, because it just makes so much sense the way they explained it. And that's like, Rebecca Sugar is just an icon. Like an icon. It, like, to see, like, I've always loved her, but to see Rebecca Sugar just, like, go there with, like, I don't know, like, it's so easy to feel like, I think in that industry that, like, you can't do things and, like, your ideas for the show, like, to just not push those boundaries. And I think that's what happened with Avatar. It's like, you know, we're gonna do this, but we're gonna do it in a way that's not gonna ruffle any feathers. But Rebecca Sugar is all about ruffling feathers. All about it. You used to watch it in Russian when you were learning the language? Oh my God, that's so cool. That's so cool. Which episode? It's one of the early episodes. Make Pasta Not War and Kelly, welcome on in. Welcome on in, both of you. It's one of the episodes where, like, the early episodes with Stevani. So this is gonna make it so that the characters can't walk through here, which I'm fine with, but they need to be able to get over there. So we're gonna have to just move this so that they can walk. We'll just put that there so that they can come this way. It's one of the early Stevani ones. Would a crescent moon chair be applicable? I think they're a little too pastel-y, but thank you, King. Thank you, King. But you know what? When we're actually decorating, like, the witchy areas, maybe, but I'll let you know. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Steven Universe Future is whatever. Like, it was good. I wanted more from it. I wanted more answers, but that's how I always feel when a show ends. I don't think I've ever finished a show and felt like it ended exactly as I wanted it to. And that's, you know, that's just what it is, what it is. So I can't put one there, but we could put a pirate barrel there. Or we could either put a pirate barrel or we could overlap them. I think I kind of like them overlapped. Yeah, I like that. I love Steven Universe for so many reasons. It's just a beautiful show. It's a beautiful show. Oh my God, Locklith, hello. I missed you come in. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Welcome on in. Yes, I got your blue bear. Somebody whispered, I was saying, like, does anybody recognize this island? And somebody whispered me, being like, I didn't want to say this in the chat, but it was like, it was this person, Locklith, from Twitter. And I was like, oh my God, that makes so much sense, because Locklith and I are friends. This stream has the chillest vibes ever. Oh my God, Kelly, thank you so much. You're so sweet. I appreciate it. I'm gonna have to go back and look at this VOD and make sure that I get all of those TV recommendations, though, because I really need some shows. But I do think that, Eloise, tonight I will finally take your recommendation and watch She-Ra, because it needs to happen. It 100% needs to happen. Why? There should be no reason. Oh, I guess it's... Nilly, thank you for this idea. I really like how it looks. I feel like that really made it come together. I feel like it really made it come together. Is the Discord subs only? No. Anyone can join. Anyone can join. The only stipulation is you have to be 18 plus to chat. You can join if you're not 18 plus. Don't tell me, because you're technically supposed to be 18 plus to be hanging out on the stream. But as long as you don't tell me, I don't care. So whatever. But in the Discord, you won't be able to chat if you aren't 18 or older. And that's for everybody's protection and comfort. But you could still be a part of it and do, like, the bingo and the Discord, and the giveaways and get the announcements and stuff. You just won't be able to chat. And to get the chatting role, you need to click the little mushroom on the welcome page after, like, agreeing to the rules. So I need to fix the pathing here, but I'm not gonna bother because Diana's gotta go. She's far too colorful and pastel-y for my tastes. Mochi Mia, welcome on in. I adore your username. I adore your username. You like the jail bars? Again, that's all Nilly. It's all Nilly. I've heard creators talk about how they wanted to do more with Korasami, but Nickelodeon wouldn't let them. So here's the thing, Eri. What do I know about? I guess, you know what? Like, I don't know too much about the creators. So I don't want to make judgments, but I just want to say that from what I do know about the creators, I think that they probably could have pushed. And I think that when you are in a, we talk about this with allyship, right? When you are in a position where you are not of the identity that you are trying to support, and you are in a position of power, you could probably do more. You could probably do more. And I think that there's a choice involved. And the fact that Rebecca Sugar was able to do it speaks to the fact that Rebecca Sugar had a deep connection to these themes and these ideas. And that's how this always ends up happening, right? Is like the person with the identity needs to do all the fighting. And that's what needs to change, right? Like the people that have more power, like it was a risk for Rebecca Sugar to do what, you know what? I'm right now forgetting Rebecca Sugar's pronouns. So we're just gonna use they. It was a risk for Rebecca Sugar to like push as hard as they did for Steven Universe to have the kinds of themes that it did. You know, Cartoon Network could have said no. Rebecca Sugar could have been ostracized. Rebecca Sugar could have lost their career. But instead, they pushed and pushed and pushed. And it's a lot easier for a creator who doesn't have that identity and has more power in the industry to do something like that. So I think that they could have done more. It's my opinion. I would have loved to see them do more. I don't think holding hands at the very last moment of a show is queer representation. Honestly, anything done for queer people, like queer representation at the very last minute of a show, is a cop-out. Love the show, love the queer energy, love the characters, but I think it was a cop-out. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the follows. Extreme Jones, Mythic Cortana, welcome on in, everybody. Let's take a look in our inventory and see what we can put out in that area, and then we'll start working on the forest. You were thinking about Rebecca Sugar, Dana? Yeah. Absolute incredible creator that I love and respect. The reason Rebecca Sugar is the reason that I'm teaching myself the ukulele. You've never watched Rebecca Sugar play the ukulele, go find some YouTube videos. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Steven Universe set the standard. Totally. Lachlan, you should definitely watch it. If you haven't watched Steven Universe, definitely watch it. The first season, like any other show, the first season is like, you kind of got to get through some of it. Like it seems a little immature, the show, which makes sense, right? It's like a kid's show, right? So it's fine. But there's like more immaturity in the first season. And then it kind of grows and gets a lot more complex, and like has more complicated themes in the second season and forward. But it's a stunning show. It's a stunning show. I agree, do more and do better. 100%, yeah. Definitely can agree with that. I mean, they had Aang and Katara kiss a couple times. Exactly. Exactly. I know. Well, the save the children argument has been like a problem for queer representation for a very long time, and it's gotta go. It's gotta go. Are we talking about Korra? Yes, I totally agree. I heard they were LGBT themes, and I was watching it, and there was like, where is it? In the last scene, yeah. So there's that, and then like we've talked. I don't know if we've talked about it on this stream, but we've talked about it in Sulky's stream. The way, the anger that I had at the show, The 100. Oh, how common is it in shows? Like, this is why I said when I wanted some lesbian shows with lesbian characters, like, please don't have them die, because, like, spoiler, I guess, for The 100, if you have not heard about this, but there's this arc where these two characters have like really great chemistry, and the show like finally gets them together, and literally like seconds, like I don't even think minutes go by, but like seconds after they get together, the one character is like murdered and dies. And when I watched that, I shut it off and I never watched it again, and I just like went to Twitter and like hate tweeted. I was so angry. Like, I was so angry. And it was just like that, where the whole reason I was watching the show is because I heard that there was lesbian content. And then all of a sudden, I finally get to the lesbian content and they're dead. And I was so livid. Oh, I was so livid. Frostbite, welcome on in. Frostbite Toe Beans. Oh my gosh, what a cute username. Welcome on in. It's so good to have you here. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. You know what? I have to watch Supergirl. Sulky loves Supergirl, and I haven't gotten into it. I think I just got overwhelmed with all the superhero shows, to be honest. And then I was also annoyed at the Green Arrow and how they handled lesbian relationships the same way. It was so frustrating. Just got done. I just started to feel done. It started feeling very done with how television handled queer relationships. I mean, they had horrific violence on screen in Legend of Korra. That was not appropriate for kids, but God forbid two women have a romantic relationship. Opalescent Opossum, like 100%. They had terrorism themes. They felt that terrorism was a theme that could be explored with children, but queer relationships couldn't. Explain that to me, please. Explain that to me. Like, and that is so common too, right? Like all of these kids shows, all of these kids movies, they're perfectly fine with exploring violence. But like the second, like holding hands is revolutionary. It always has to be that you could assume that they are just friends, so that people who are not comfortable with queer relationships can just not see them as queer relationships. They always have that ticket out, right? There's always got to be this ticket out for people who are uncomfortable with queer relationships to not have to see it. And that is a problem. That is such a problem. And that's why, you know, so many queer people are like asked if they're sisters. Like, because people are very used to being able to just not see the queerness in the relationship. They have sex and then she gets shot. Yes. Nilly, oh my God, stop. Nilly, you wrote a thesis about this? Please tell me more. If you're not comfortable putting it in the chat, that's fine. But like, DM me at least. I need to know more. I need to know more. Erica and Lumos, welcome on in. Thank you for the follows. She does experience relationships with other women again. I didn't have the ability to continue watching. I was so angry. I was so angry. I didn't like, I couldn't even handle how angry I was at that show. Do I actually want this tree here? Is the tree annoying me? I feel like the tree is annoying. Maybe not. Maybe it's okay. It's why I should watch She-Ra. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Eloise. The violence is too much for me sometimes. I hate how they equate the two. Like, please show me some love. Yep, exactly, exactly. Oh, I stopped watching American Horror Story too. That show just is too much for me. I was obsessed with Steven Universe in high school to the point I kind of overdid it, and I watched with my ex, and for how good it is, I still have to warm up to again. Oh yeah, I get that. I get that. Oh really? So when Marnie was there has like a gay trailer and then doesn't live up to it. I need to watch that. I need to watch that for sure. Oops, I always hit show it off instead of place the item. I'm uncomfortable with excessive violence, sexual violence, and abuse. Yes, that's another thing. that's another thing. Like, we're okay with like sexual violence, but we're not okay with queer love. like it just, the logic. Where's the logic? I'd love to know. They will continue to be uncomfortable with queer relationships and scenes if all the show's movies shield viewers from it. Exactly. They make it a thing. Like they, you know, it's, oh my gosh, Nikki. Nikki, thank you for that brand new sub. Oh my God, can we get all of the foxes in the chat to welcome Nikki to the Fox Den? Nikki, please remember to wander aimlessly, spread joy, and revel in the little things. Thank you for that sub. Thank you for that support. Thank you for joining this community. Lots of love to you. Lots of love. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. What am I doing? I'm just like putting things around this tree, and I really don't know why I'm doing it. We're gonna need to figure out like some trees and bushes, I think, for this area. You know what I also need to do in preparation for spring? Like I want to trade out a couple of those pine trees for these trees so that they'll be cherry blossoms. We don't have enough cherry blossoms going on. I've been lurking for a few days and I'm not active in the chat, but you're wonderfully positive, and I adore starting my day with you. Oh my God, Nikki, thank you so much. That means, honestly, that means so much. Please never feel any pressure to chat. It's awesome to have you listening. I missed a lot in the chat. I'm not queer, but being an early childhood educator, I am super frustrated when the fact that children aren't as exposed to queer relations as they need to be. So I purchased some books that talk about 2 daddies and 2 mommies and read them to my children. I think it's a must that it's introduced in early childhood. It needs, yeah, because it becomes this thing. Like, I think that if it was more, like I hate the word normal for a lot of reasons, but if it was more normalized, coming out wouldn't be so stressful, you know? And I mean, Silky was talking about this on stream yesterday about how like you don't come out once, you come out like 1,000 times. And that's because there's the assumption that you are straight until proven queer. And if it, you know, if we had more representation, that wouldn't be the case. That wouldn't be the case. It would be more it would be more normal for people to just, you know, wait to see what somebody's sexuality is until they're no, instead of assuming. It's very silly. I love this tangent that we've gotten on. Legend of Korra. Legend of Korra. Wait, what is gay throughout and wonderful? Airyberry, I missed it. Oh, She-Ra. Okay. I definitely need to check it out. I definitely need to check it out. I literally can't watch more popular TV because there's always sexual violence. 100. Yeah, I had to stop. I had to, like, I love Game of Thrones. The book. I read the books and I really do love them, but I had to stop watching the show because it just was so much. It was so much with the sexual violence. I couldn't take it. I want to make this the green one. What? Like, what? Come on, game. I should not be able to kick off these paths as easily as I can. Very frustrating. I'm constantly kicking up my own paths. Just leave this down because now I'm curious about what shows you've been talking about. So the one that like made us angry, or at least made me angry, is Legend of Korra. And I love the show. There's a lot going for the show. But when it's framed as like a queer show is when I have a problem with it, because there is no queer representation in that show. Hard agree on Game of Thrones. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. I had hair down to my elbows for a really long time, but my ex loved it, so I chopped it off and shaved the side of my head. Oh, I love that haircut. My great aunt asked me if I was gay now. Like, a haircut doesn't change my sexual orientation. If I was gay before the haircut, still gay now. And I was straight before the haircut, I'm still straight after. Erica, I can't tell you how many times I've been asked that. I also, so I shaved my head once. My poor mother, my mom, you know, she's come a long way. But I shaved my head once, and it was during a time when my family was still processing that I was queer. And when I shaved my head, my family, they asked if I was now trans, because they didn't understand, like they didn't get it. So what did I do as an ally? I explained, it's, you know, I take it on me, to teach the people around me, because I'm in a position where I can have those conversations with them in a safe environment. And, you know, she came around. She understands now. But it was definitely like that conversation was a conversation we had to have when I shaved my head. Which is frustrating. People want to act like queer people are this new modern invention, but queer people have been part of human history forever. They really do act like that. They really do. Like and people don't mean anything by it, but they'll say things like, you know, now we've got to worry about this, this, and that. And it's like we've always had to worry about that. It's just that people with more power decided that we didn't need to worry about it. Like that whole PC culture thing. Just so incredibly frustrating. Aren't their books the same? They are, so they are, but I guess, you know, for me, for one, there's a difference between reading it and seeing it. So for my own, like I don't actually know if I've ever talked to you all about this, but I'm actually like a survivor of sexual violence, and like domestic abuse. So for me, reading it and seeing it are two different things, and I have trouble with seeing it. And then I also felt like the show was sensationalizing it a lot more than they did in the books. So there was like a bit of a distinction for me. But for sure, both present in both, and I'm sure that there are people out there who can't read the books because of it. So it's, you know, it's like a personal kind of thing. Totally forgot what I was coming into my storage for. Did I say it out loud by any chance? Oh, bushes. I was coming for bushes. I hope that I have some. I do. Hollies. Oh, I don't want holly bushes. Well, I guess they'll have to do for now. Unless Leaf is here. We didn't even check. We didn't even check if Leaf is here. Oh my gosh, short fungi. That's amazing. That's amazing. It's very liberating to shave your head. At least it was for me. It was for me. I honestly sometimes miss that haircut. Nope, no Leaf. Oh well. We'll start with hollies, and I can always switch them around as I, like, next time Leaf comes. But we can at least position where we want the bushes, and then go from there. Why is coming out a thing? Like, why do we have to announce us knowing who we are? Like, straight people don't have to come out as being straight. It just irks me why people can't let others be themselves. Yeah, there's so much. There's also, like, even now that, like, you know, queerness is a lot more accepted than it ever was. And of course, there's a way to go. But, like, along with that has come this expectation that everyone is gonna come out, and that, like, you can only be fully queer or, like, fully yourself if you do come out. And it's just, like, it's not a great message to send. And it also assumes that all communities are safe, which isn't true. So there's a lot going on with dialogue around coming out. And it also, it can be hard to come out if you don't like firm labels too, because it's like, what are you coming out as? It can be hard to explain to people without, like, a firm label. But if you're not comfortable with firm labels, then it's sort of like even more complicated. Let's see what flowers we can buy. Oh my gosh, I'm just, like, killing the poor snails today. I didn't know for the longest time either. I never got into a relationship with a woman, and now I'm engaged to a man, but I do know for certain I'm into women as well. I just grew into the realization. Evo, that's awesome. I was the same. Took me a while to figure myself out. So I think that that's totally valid. Lilith, you put what I'm thinking into words so well, like once a day. I'm amazed by your brain. Oh my God, Sasha, thank you so much. You're too sweet to me, honestly. You really are. You make me out to be way better than I actually am. But I appreciate you. Yes, White Cosmos, here for you. My neck hurts. Ugh, hate that. This is why I'm in this community and other LGBTQ+ accepting communities. I can be my honest and full self. My parents have yet to know that I'm bisexual, but assume hetero because I married a man. Aw, Lockleth, I'm sending you all the love. I have no money. I've got no money. Whoops. That's really, really hard. We were talking a little bit about bi erasure yesterday. It's a real thing, and it's hard, and it's one of those identities where you often feel like you don't belong in any space, because there's spaces that make you feel like you aren't queer enough to be there, and it's a shame. So you're very loved and very seen here. Sending you a big hug. Evo, I love that you just called me Fox. I love that. I don't know why I love that so much. But yeah, there's like a distinction in my own brain. I'm originally from Portugal, and my family doesn't even know I'm queer because they are so close-minded, and we already have a really rocky relationship, so I honestly don't have the mental energy to explain and deal with them. Yeah, Joe Baskerville, I'm so sorry that you'd have to deal with that. I have a lot of friends actually that aren't out because of family, and like how complicated it can be. So sending you love. Just remember, all of you, like, if you are not out, and that goes for sexuality and gender, but it goes for other things too. Like, if there's anything in your life that you aren't out about, just because people don't know about it doesn't make it any less of your identity. It really doesn't. Like, you are just as queer whether or not you are out, and you are, just as valid in your queerness. And also, I recognize that I use the word queer a lot. I'm super comfortable with that word and really like it, but I also recognize that some people don't like the word. I struggle with the alphabet soup, like the LGBTQ+ IA. Like, it's hard to say off the tongue. So I use queer in that way, but I am very aware that there are people who don't like it, and I hope that it's not triggering anybody in the chat. I really do. Behind. What else is new? I'm being spritzed. What did I say? Oh gosh, what did I say? I don't even remember. I don't even remember what I said. Oh no. I'm over here being mean to myself, and I don't even remember it. That's the trouble too. Like, so, it wasn't until I made that, like, Selkie, I think, made it a thing on this channel. It wasn't until Selkie started calling me out for negative talk that I realized that I'm still super guilty of it. Super guilty of negative self-talk. I thought that I was way better with it than I am. Oh, Short Fungi, I missed you sharing in the chat, but I'm seeing people reacting to it. Sending you lots of love. Sending you lots of love. Oh, Liz, thank you for the mindful moment. Thank you for the mindful moment. Let's have that. Somebody remind me. that I'm in my house to get wood from my storage so that I can make log steaks, okay? So somebody please remember that so that I remember. Because I will forget. Brain frog or not, that is too much for my memory. So those of you who are new here, I love foxes. No. Evo, my name is Lilith. I keep forgetting that there's some new folks here and I should say my name more often. Hello, welcome on in. Hello, Bedlam. Thank you for the follow. But you can call me Fox. I love foxes. The white fox is the symbol of our channel. His name is Wander the Fox, and I love foxes. So you can call me, honestly, you can call me whatever you want, but my name is Lilith. So it's up to you. But anyway, if you are new here, Mindful Moment is a channel redemption. And what we like to do is take a moment to stop what we're doing and practice mindfulness together. And the way that we do that on this channel, there's lots of different ways to practice mindfulness, but the way that we do it together on stream is by taking a moment to notice our surroundings, notice and recognize how we're feeling in this exact moment, and find something, no matter how small it is, that we can be grateful for. And then once we've identified what we are grateful for, you can either say it quietly to yourself and perhaps give yourself a bit of a hug. I recommend, as silly as it is, like actually giving yourself a physical hug. The pressure helps, and it's something that I don't think a lot of people do, but it really is kind of nice. And then if you are comfortable, you could put it in the chat and I will read some of them out. And we can just sort of take a moment as a community to collectively recognize some things that we can be grateful for in this moment. What am I grateful for in this moment? Today, I'm feeling tremendously grateful for the friendships that I'm building. Like, a lot of my friendships, we talked about this yesterday. I confided in the chat that I have trouble with friendships because I had to dissolve a lot of my friendships a couple of years back when I left an abusive relationship. And so I feel like even as an adult, like I just don't really know how to make friends. And I find myself in a position right now where I have a lot of young friendships, new friendships, a lot of them coming from streaming. So I'm navigating this space where I have, I'm trying to make real, authentic friendships, which are very, very important to me. I've talked a little bit about networking on this channel. And we have a video coming out for it in the Streamer's Den. And what networking is to me. But for me, it's all about real, genuine friendships. And I find myself in a position right now where I am lucky enough to have a group of streamers who I actually genuinely feel connected to as friends. And I feel really proud of myself for kind of putting myself out there and becoming friends with these people. But I also am feeling tremendously grateful for them. And some of them are in the chat. Selkie Crossing is a big one in the chat right now. Iona, lots of folks in the chat here I'm talking about. But they are teaching me, without even knowing that they are teaching me how to make friends, and how to make friends in a healthy way, and how to make friends in a way that maintains boundaries. Because I think that for a while I was kind of all in with friendships and wasn't okay with them growing slowly over time because I just wanted friendships. I just wanted them. Like I went from having friendships to no friendships, and then all of a sudden I just wanted friends, and I was just too quick with it. And so now finding ways to slowly build relationships over time has been something that I'm really, really proud of. And in today, in this moment, and yesterday, I'm feeling really, really grateful for those friendships that I've been building over time. So thank you to my friends that are in the chat. I love you all very much. Let me see. What do I got here? Lots of gratitude today. Professor Kitty, I am sorry that I'm going to make you cry. I hope it's good tears. I hope it's healing tears. Lots of love to you. Oh my God, King, you and I are both grateful for Selkie. Of course. That's amazing. Grateful for all of my friends, each of whom are unique and special in their own way. I'm actively working to love each and every one of you every day, so you know how much you mean to me. If you need an ally, an ear to listen, or event space, I'm always here. Liz, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. Lots of love. Your voice is calming. Also, good morning, Biscuit Baby. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. We are having a mindful moment, and then we will be going back to Animal Crossing in just a minute. I'm grateful for this wonderful conversation and for you, Lilith, for showing people that they are accepted and valid. Grateful for the friends I make and talk to in here every day. Lily, so grateful for you always. So grateful for you always. Thank you for these follows, by the way. Probably Soup, Biscuit, and Chloe, welcome on in. And Julia, thank you for the hug. Sending you the biggest, ooeyest, gooeyest bear hug that there is. Grateful to be in a place in my life where I feel safer being myself and am loved. Short Fungi, I'm so glad that that's the case for you, and I'm really proud of you. I'm grateful I found this channel. I have found this was a beautiful time for me right now. I'm dealing with the loss of a loved one. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, probably Soup. Lots of love to you. Actually, there's a lot of people in this community who are experiencing loss right now, and I'm just sending you all the love that I've got in my heart. I'm grateful for your openness as it helps to recognize your own struggle and experiences in other people's lives. Professor Kitty, thank you for that. Thank you for that. I'm grateful to spend Sunday mornings with this community, and that today I'm sitting comfortably and feeling the little baby kick. I think she's starting to recognize voices. Oh my gosh, Selkie. I wonder if she knows yours. Selkie? Oh my God, that my heart is gonna burst. My heart is gonna burst. Please give that little baby a tap for me, okay? Lots of love to you and the little baby. I'm grateful for my goofy dog, Gus Gus. Oh my gosh, She Anxious, I love that. Also, hi, She Anxious. Good to see you as always. Kaysen, grateful for everyone here. Oh, hey, Kaysen, it's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. Grateful for a wonderful community and friends. Oh my gosh. Noah, love to you, love to you. I'm grateful for finding this stream, having fun with AC again. Oh my gosh. My boss being reliable. Oh, Evo, I'm so glad you found us. I'm so glad you found us. It's great to have you here. It really is. Grateful for this space. Grateful for my friends. Oh, all of you are such beautiful people. Thank you for sharing all of this. Thank you for your courage in sharing this. Grateful for starting my mornings with all of you. Lilith, you've created such a beautiful and loving space here. And I know you say we are the reason it's like that, but thank you regardless. It's true, Phelan, you are the reason that it's like this. You know, if I say like, please put in the chat something you're grateful for, and none of you are vulnerable and none of you share, this space doesn't come to life. It's just me sharing what I'm grateful for. You bring it to life. It's all of you. It's all of you. I'm grateful every day that you wandered in here. Every single one of you that's here. I'm grateful for a loving and supportive friend group. Grateful for the military, allowing me to meet so many amazing people. Short Fungi, that's amazing. Grateful for my parents who always support me and give me a roof over my head. Frida, so much love. We Light Then, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Grateful for finding this channel today. Lunatic Beast, I'm so glad that you found us. I moved out of my parents' house at 28 as I couldn't afford to live on my own. I'm thankful that they let me stay with them. Oh my gosh, wow, that's amazing. I'm so happy that you have a place of your own, NC. I'm so happy that you have that. What an incredible effort saving to have that. It must feel amazing. If I didn't read it out, please know I still appreciate it and love it so much that you shared. I can't read them all. I can't read them all. But I will go back and look at the VOD. I always do. I always do. I love going back and looking at the mindful moments and seeing what you all are appreciative for. Oh, Kato is here. Kato, lots of love. Lots of love. Beyond grateful for the entire AC community who has lifted me and everyone else up after the loss of Bobby. I appreciate it more than words. Kato, sending you so much love and support. Can we get some extra hearts in the chat for Kato and everyone feeling the loss of Bobby today? Wood. Look at that. I remembered. Oh, wow. Stranger things have happened. I don't fully remember what kind of wood it is, so we'll take both. Thank you all for the love in the chat. I've been through a lot in the last 2 weeks, and I'm grateful to be in a better place now. Airy Berry, lots of love. Lots of love. You might hit a character limit. listen, I have a lot of friends who identify as bi or pan and who have told me about what it feels like. And I've also witnessed it. I've witnessed the, like, what so many bi folks need to deal with within the queer community, and it's not fair. It's not fair. I think a lot of like infighting within like the queer community comes from a place of pain, and people not really knowing how to process pain and how to process what it feels like to be sort of left out, or told that you're wrong for being who you are. Doesn't make it right. But I do think that a lot of it comes from pain. But I think, Audre Lorde always says it best, right? Like it's our differences make us beautiful. It is precisely all of the different ways of identifying, across gender, across sexuality, identifying, expressing yourself. It's all of that makes us so beautiful. And it makes it fun to socialize. Like, how boring to socialize with just people who are you. What a boring life. Like, who wants to go through life just hanging out with people who are exactly like you, who look like you, who love like you, who think like you? There's got to be more room for respecting and like loving difference. There's got to be room for that. And I think that like the more people start to view difference as something positive, the better we will all be for it. It's way too easy to just live your life surrounded with people who are exactly like you and forget that there's so many other ways of living and loving and being. When I first came out, I thought I was bi, and I started realizing I had preference for women, but not only them, but I was 14 and I wasn't sure if I was allowed, and then I was online and saw so many biphobic people being like, if you have a preference, you're probably just gay. And then convinced myself that came out as a lesbian, and it's one of the first things people know me, and now they've accepted myself as a bi woman after years. People think the thought of me liking men is funny. I'm so sorry, Eri. You deserve better than that. But I'm really proud of you for recognizing that you were limiting yourself. I think it's so hard. Like, I find it extremely hard to recognize when I'm living for somebody else. We've talked about this before. Guys, like, as somebody who's like a default is to people please, I often find myself, I have to catch myself in those moments where I'm not really living for myself. I'm living for somebody else and their expectations. It's really common for me to do. And it's really, like, it's a really hard thing to recognize and pinpoint. So you should be really proud of yourself for realizing that. I'm struggling right now with that. It took me a long time to come to terms with my non-binary identity since I am female presenting. My partner's family refuses to accept my pronouns. I came to your stream at the perfect time. Oh my gosh, probably Soup. I'm so glad to hear that. That's another like in between identity that's so often excluded, right? Like, it's like you're not trans enough, right? And it's the worst. It's the worst, because not only are you like excluded from, for lack of a better word, mainstream society, but then you are also excluded from the communities that could offer you solace. And that's so sad. It's so sad. If you are new here and just watching me decorate for the first time, you are getting such a good look at how I decorate. It's basically pirate barrels, log stakes, and weeds. So welcome to the Fox Den. I'm so sorry that people don't understand. Stay true to who you are. Thank you all for being so supportive of each other. My brother is gay. When I came out to him as bi and shut me down and said bi is just the first step. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, NJ. I'm so sorry. What a horrible thing. What a horrible thing to say. I'm so sorry that that happened to you. You deserve better. Very, very brave of you, though, for recognizing that relationship was hurting you more than it was helping you. I don't know what I want to do with this spot. Like, I want to leave this spot open so that you can see the building peeking through the trees. But I don't know what I want to do. Like, do I want to put flowers? Do I want to put some fencing? Maybe we should try to get some fencing going. Oh my god, Selkie! Selkie, 20 gift subs! Selkie, thank you for gifting that sub to Probably Soup. Probably Soup, welcome to the Fox Den. It is so amazing to have you here. It is so amazing to have you here. Remember to wander aimlessly, spread joy, and revel in the little things. Selkie, you are just the best. Thank you for that. I'm gonna get you back, though. Stealing the firewood on top of the parrot barrel look. I do that all the time. There's limited things I put on top. Like, watch, we could probably walk around. So I love to put these on top of the barrels. I love to put little sprouts on top of the barrels. I love to put firewood. I've lately started putting pumpkins. A lot of these I'm realizing as we walk around, we need to put stuff on top of the barrels. I also like to put the clay. I don't know if I have any over here. Oh, there it is. There's the clay. I like to put the clay. Oh gosh, this is why I'm trying to test myself with cloverwood and decorate differently than I'm used to decorating. We'll see. It's gonna be a challenge. I wish I could put a pirate barrel on top of a pirate barrel. I would do that. 3 Stel and Axtha? There's probably a better way to say that. Let me know if I'm saying your name incorrectly. But welcome on in, everybody. Thank you for following. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den today. Thanks, Lilith and everyone else. Oh yeah, NJ. I mean, I think I've told you all. I've cut many family members out of my life. There's a large portion of my family that I don't talk to. So I think that I learned the lesson because it was easy for me to learn. Like my dad left when I was born. So very early on, I kind of automatically learned the lesson that family, just like anyone else, needs to earn their right to be in your life, which I think is a hard lesson for people to learn when they've not, like when their family has always been present for them. But I learned very early on that family is more than just blood, because I had like family friends who stepped in when my dad left and things like that. So like I learned early on that family could have a larger definition than just blood. But I think that a lot of people who didn't have that lesson, it's a really hard, it's a really challenging thing to learn and come to grips with, that you can take family members out of your life if they aren't being kind to you and respecting you. And so whenever I see somebody taking that kind of ownership over their relationships and enforcing those kinds of boundaries, I get endlessly proud of them, because that's extremely hard to do. Like, extremely hard. Lilith, I just wanted to put this out there, and I'm probably speaking on many people's behalf, but I'm so thankful for your constant acceptance, kind words, support, and ear that you provide for this community. I know you're making many hearts happy. Allie, thank you so much. Listen, I mean, I do what I can, you know, like I'm just a person just like all of you, right? Like I'm not any kind of expert like on anything. I'm just a person trying to do the best that I can. And I think that's an important thing to realize, right? Like all of us can do this. All of us can do this. Is that too harsh? I feel like that's too harsh. But actually, do I like it? I don't know. We'll have to fiddle with that a little and see what we think. Like I like this fence, but I feel like it's a lot sometimes. I don't know. Lots of love to you all. Lots of love to you all. I can just say axe. Okay, that works for me. That works for me, axe. Thank you, thank you. Kelly is here. Oh my god, everybody, please welcome in Kelly. If we haven't gotten the Kelly command, let's get it going. Kelly is a dear friend of mine. I was just telling you how I'm grateful for the relationships that I've found, like my new friendships that I'm building, especially with streamers, and Kelly is one of those people. Although Kelly and I became friends before I started streaming, Kelly is one of the people that gave me the courage to stream. And also Kelly is the person who made our emotes. So let's give Kelly all the love. Let's give Kelly all the love. Oof, Lilith, you deserve to feel loved and cherished. Aw, Selkie, you too. NJ, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, my mom's best friend did a lot for us when we were kids too. It's amazing. I love, so as much, you know, like as much as I'll talk about like things that aren't great with relationships, I also want to like, I always want to notice the ways that people show up for each other, because there's been so much of that in my life. People showing up when it would probably be easier for them to not show up, and just like being there for each other. And I think it's important to notice that too. I don't know if I said that eloquently, but Simply Sims gifting a tier 1 sub to Cam. Oh my gosh, I'm so behind on the chat, but thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. Cam, welcome to the Fox Den. Remember to wander aimlessly, spread joy, and revel in the little things. It's amazing to have you here. Simply Sims, you are so sweet. Thank you for that incredible support. Thank you for that incredible support. Cam, I see your message now. I found this stream today and I'm so grateful. I'm a bi woman of color and I've just been having such a time. This community seems very accepting and beautiful. Everyone remember self-care and love is important. You are valid and worthy. Cam, is it Camden? Is it Cam or Camden? Let me know. You are so valid. You are so worthy. You are so loved. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. It really means the world. It really means the world. Enjoy your sub. Enjoy your emotes. Put shrubs between the harsh fencing. Do you see me doing that, Lachlan? You can always fix some harsh fencing with a bit of shrubbery. A bit of shrubbery. Julia, I'm quiet as I'm being emotional and crying. Ah, Julia. I love you very much. I love you very much. Thank you, thank you. Never any pressure to chat, all of you. You know that. While my closer family is precious, that definitely applies to some of my uncles. Yep. My uncle was the first one that I cut out of my life. Got easier after the first one. It got easier after the first one. The first family member that you cut out is hard. And I would say, like, I don't, you know, depending on what happened or whatever, like whatever made you cut somebody from your life, I'd say, you know, just remember too that people do grow and change. Bad Witch, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. I try very hard not to harbor anger and resentment. I'm so imperfect at it, like unbelievably. And so I do still harbor a lot of anger. We've talked about this. I told you about how I write memoir and my mentor told me that all of my characters were flat because I didn't have the ability to make them good people. And I was so seen in that moment, like uncomfortably seen in that moment. So it's something I'm working on. So I try to keep room for people to grow and change, but it's also something that's got to happen over time. And I haven't seen it yet. So I haven't seen it yet with my family. And I you know, I'm not holding my breath. Let's leave it at that. It took me meeting my fiance to realize my mother was extremely abusive. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, River. Oh, I'm so sorry, River. I am sending you all the love. I'm sending you all the love. I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud of you. Oh, Kelly, I'm so grateful for you. I really am. I love you. I cut my uncle and aunt and my cousin out of my life at 19. It's, you know, it's sad. But sometimes it's necessary. I think that we put up with too much from family sometimes, just for the sake of it. All right, I'm liking what we're doing. I feel like I need to see some of this stuff grow, or I will decide if I like it fully. We definitely need a new door. If anyone has a good code for a door that they think would fit our inn, please let me know. Because we obviously need to get rid of the snow, because it's not snowing anymore. The other thing I wanted to do is take a look at that stall that I got and see if it will work for our beach. So this is a work in progress, but this is our like witchy beach market. And I want to see if I like the stall better, not green. I think this book one is an easy one to do. So let's see if I like that stall that we downloaded. We really need to work on that. Maybe we can do that next week, like work on the market. Hopefully I have enough customization kits. I bet you will like the brown better than green. Artsy calling me out. Oh my god, B is here. Can we get a shout out for the incredible B? B, did I miss you come in? I'm so sorry if I did. Lots of love, B. Lots of love. Hi, Clover. Good to see you. Good to see you. Family are the people we choose, even if they're not blood related. Exactly. Exactly. Here's the stall. Okay. Where is it? Here it is. So that's what it looks like. Know if I like it. God, I'm not sold. I'm not sold on any of them. Do I like that more? That's what we use in the apothecary. I feel like I need to see it in the world. Phyllis loves some unusual colors. Oh, some usual colors. I know. I'm nothing if not predictable. What can I say? What can I say? At least I'm consistent. At least I'm consistent. Oh, I like it. See, I like it in real life. What do you think? Do you like the green better or the brown? Yes, Evo, that is the person. I mean, I don't know if other people have said that, but yes, that is me, Evo. Because my other island, I've committed to using color, and chat has been holding me accountable on it. Oh, whatever. Oh my god, B, you're not late. You're not late. Lots of love. Lots of love. Good that you slept. Good that you slept. Fanciful Tuna, welcome on in. How are you today? How are you? Brown match as well, right? I think, and what the plan for these is to carry them through the market. I've just been too lazy. But I think I like it. This is not, we're not gonna work on this today, so we'll let it sit like that. But I do think I like it. Let's put the books back. I actually want to shift gears in a moment and start working on the forest. And see if we can figure out where we're gonna start putting houses and what our layout is gonna be. Yeah, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Glitch is here. Hello, Glitch. Silky, you're awake. Oh my god. Oh, it is 11. Wow, Silky. Proud of you. I think we did a good job though. This is definitely looking more decorated than it was. It's still a work in progress, of course. but it's getting there. I want to start working now down here on the forest. So those of you who maybe just wandered in or you weren't here at the start and you're new to Alderwood, Alderwood is our rustic witch town, and it has 3 sections. There's the swamp on the bottom left, there's the town on the top left, and then the whole right side of the map, which we're going to start working on now, is going to be where the witchy residents live, and it's supposed to be like deep, mysterious forest. So a lot less modern, and I want the witches to have like fairly big yards with different kinds of themes. Like I want to do Genji's. I actually kind of want to start with Genji's house. I want to see if we can get that done today. I was thinking of putting Genji in the top left, the top right over there, so he could have beach. And I want to give him a lavender farm. So I was thinking we could start up there today, just to have like a nice little corner to work from. And we can move his house there at the end and all that stuff. So that's what we're probably going to do. And I want to start working on the lavender farm and woods and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to shift gears to now. The other witches are, we have 4 witches that live here. Genji, Winnie, Hazel, and Marcel. Greta's a witch, but she lives in the town and she runs the apothecary. So that's the canon. And Bo is like witchy, but like he likes the forest and the town, so that's why he lives on like the edge of both. Got a story for everything, my friends. It's who I am. I also still have no idea how I want to decorate the shops, so we need to work on that. Maybe that can be our plan for next week, is to do the shops and the market. Some salty cookies, that sounds good. I love cookies with a bit of salt in them. I'm gonna get rid of this like weed area, but I do kind of like it, so I don't know. I want to make sure we have weeds for other spots. But I'm loving the weed look. Can we petition to be able to have more than 150 tall weeds? It's the same me wearing blackjack for a decade, then saying, hey, I bought super cool, colorful dresses. Yep. Yep. Silky, how you feeling? How you doing? Did you have a good sleep? Okay, so what we need to start by doing is, I think, breaking down some of this cliff that's up here on the corner. Because this is where I want to put Genji's house. So let's get our hard helmet on. And we will get started with Mr. Genji here. You know what? I'm going to put you on like a super quick be right back though. I'm going to pee and I'm going to get some Advil for my neck. So I'm going to put you on a be right back. If you haven't already, go get some water, go get some tea, take your meds, take your vitamins, stretch your limbs. Artsy, I'm going to have Silky make me the smoothie. I'm going to have Silky make it. Stretch, get a snack, whatever it is. I'm going to be gone for 1 to 2 minutes, and then we will get started on Mr. Genji. So hang out, and I will see you in just a minute. Hi, Kate. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Happy self-care Sunday. Happy self-care Sunday. Lots of love. Lots of love. Silky is streaming today. She'll be streaming at 1 p.m. if you want to get the Silky command in the chat. I have a... Silky's making the smoothie, but I also grabbed a little bit of a waffle. Because my stomach was growling. So that's where we're at. All right, so let's get started here. Let's get started. Moon is napping. It's late afternoon here in the UK and I'm just procrastinating. Oh my God. I feel you. I feel you very much. Not me building instead of tearing down. Mushrollum, I think you might have followed while I was away. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Thanks for wandering into the Fox Den today. Honey cinnamon waffles. That sounds great. That sounds really good. I'm excited for the smoothie. The powder that we got, like for building collagen, it doesn't actually have collagen in it because that's not vegan. It's like, it's supposed to like promote the building of collagen. I don't know. It's got like a chocolate flavor to it. So with what we do is we put it with like bananas and frozen cherries. So good. It's so good. Waffle Kitty. Waffles are amazing. I should know. It's true. They are amazing. Do you all watch Parks and Rec? Leslie Knope. I just like, I live for Leslie Knope. I love her. And her love of waffles is so relatable. Oh my gosh, probably soup. Can you share the recipe? If you're in the Discord, can you put the recipe in Food and Cooking? I'd love to see it. Leslie is such a queen. I know. I love her. Jenny Smithy, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den today. Woo, thanks. Checking out some AC streams that aren't Treasure Islands. Yeah, we're not a Treasure Island. Never will be. No hate, just like not my thing. I was talking actually earlier that I have no idea how people even hack their Switch. I just could not do it. I'm over here. I can't even I can't even figure out how to change the casing on my Switch, let alone hack it. Waffles are superior, Soleil. I mean, I like pancakes too, but like waffles have a shape. I like foods like with a shape. I'm just going a little overboard here. We probably don't need all that space. We're probably good now. Do I have any fruit? I need something to munch on. Think that I still have pumpkins over here. Did I pick them? To pick them. Oh no, here they are. We gotta get rid of that rock. I'm excited to build that rock circle that we're gonna make. My girlfriend got her own Switch after having nearly 500 hours. Wow, that's amazing. That's so exciting. That's so exciting. She must be so excited to have a new island. I leave the hacking to the Treasure Island owners, exactly. Melly, hacking is beyond you too. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Okay, so now let me think here. I want Genji to have a beach house, but I also want him to feel like he's tucked a little bit with a cliff. And I was actually thinking that it might be cute to have his lavender farm like up a level. So like, say his house is like here. And then we have like some beach stuff going on with his yard. And then there's like cliff here that maybe kind of curves so that he feels tucked in it. And up on that cliff is lavender. I think we have one literally one incline left. Let me see. So we've got 1, 2 up at the top, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, we have 4 at the top. 5, 6, 7. So we have 1 incline left, and I'm thinking we'll use it by Genji, and we'll just have the lift that area like connect to something else. That's my thinking. You can transfer data. You can, but not if you're sharing an island, I don't think. Food with structure. Oh my gosh, Katie, I feel like you all make me realize like the nonsense that comes out of my mouth. Like, I feel like if I just said that naturally, like without you all being here, I wouldn't think anything of it. But when you repeat it back to me, I'm like, wow, I say some weird things. I'm just gonna get Genji's plot so we can work around it. I also need to decorate this. I haven't worked on that yet. What Marshall is up to. I'm currently replaying from fall because I was on a hiatus. Oh, that's awesome. The fall is beautiful. The snow I got sick of, which surprised me because I really love snow. I really, really, really love snow. But it was too long. It was too long. I like food with a shape. Oh my God. The lack of inclines is my biggest struggle in life, honestly. I mean, that's obviously a joke, but oh my gosh, Mush, thank you for the bit. Thank you so much. Thank you for the other bit. What do we want? We'll take like 80. I can hear the alert very, very low. Very, very low. There must be a way to make it louder on my end. I'll have to ask Sulky. Hi, Cat Dad. Welcome on in. How are you doing? What, let's see. Infrastructure. You know what I'm weirdly excited about? I have allergies today. I woke up with allergies. Like spring allergies. Like my eyes were watering and I have like a runny nose, and I'm oddly excited about that. I'm oddly excited about it. What are bits? Short fungi, please never apologize. Bits are a way of like giving me a tip. It's another way of supporting the stream. So subs are a way to monthly support the stream. Bits are a way to support the stream in like the short term, you know, in the moment. Unlike subs, where I have to split the profit or whatever with Twitch, I actually get all of the bit. I get the whole bit. I get the whole bit. I am excited about the allergies because it means, oh, I want a natural one. Why am I getting a ramp? Hang on. My brain. Oh, smoothie time. Thank you, my love. Get you a girl who will make you a smoothie on stream. That was a free Silky Poppin'. My brain went straight to the incline instead of Genji's house. I'm going too quickly here. Too quickly. But yeah, I'm excited about the allergies because it means that spring is coming. Layout changes. Hydrate, thank you. I'll do it with a smoothie. Short fungi. Affiliates and partners can both get bits and subs. If somebody isn't affiliated yet, they won't be able to make money off their stream. An island home. partners can negotiate a higher percentage of the profit from a sub. So now that we're partnered, we can do that. But like, I don't know. Negotiation is not my strong suit. I did do something kind of cool. I did something kind of cool. So there's this new, what is it? Let me tell you about it. Hang on, let me tell you real quick. Twitch is working on something. They're working on something called the Women's Alliance. And it's a pilot program where they're working on making, essentially they're working on making Twitch a more like accessible and welcoming and inclusive place. It says the Twitch Women's Alliance program will be focused on addressing the need for content creators who identify as women to feel safe and supported by and on Twitch. The 3 primary objectives are to build a direct support network, develop targeted educational and social programs, and increase representation of women in the Twitch community. I thought that was awesome. You have to be a Twitch partner to apply. I applied, but let me just tell you, we probably won't get it because the application is literally just my username. So I think based on like things like numbers, I don't know how they're deciding, but because I'm still a relatively newer streamer and we don't have a gigantic community, I have a feeling I probably won't get picked because they didn't ask me why I want to do it or why I'm qualified to do it. They literally just gave me a spot to put my username. So I don't know what they are basing their decisions off of, but I figured I'd put myself in for it. So I did. So we'll see. It was literally a box. Like I literally just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they're doing it, but we'll see. But it was my first thing that like I could do because I was partnered, other than like emotes. So it was kind of exciting. I mean, I'm glad that they're having those kinds of conversations. Maybe they look at your application for partner. Oh God, artsy. I hope not. I was telling Iona, I really didn't write much. I didn't, they leave it, so they leave you this box with no minimum or maximum word count. So I wrote like 3 sentences. They were 3 well-written sentences, but they were 3 sentences. It's too much. Oh God. Okay, let's go move to Genj. But yeah, I was excited regardless. Like, I hope that they pick people who can actually do that mission because it's a great mission. But we'll see. So tired and popping in to say hello, Beetle Bugs. Bugs, sending you all the love. Sending you all the love. I hope you get some sleep. I hope you get lots of good sleep. That's exactly where I wanted it. I'm excited they're looking to do something for women in gaming. Yeah, you know, Twitch has been trying to do those things, which is great. I'm so, like, normally I'm an optimist. So like with things like, will Brewster be in the next Animal Crossing? I'm very optimistic. But with any kind of, for lack of a better word, diversity work, because I've worked on it for so long in higher education, I'm so pessimistic. Doesn't mean I don't have passion for it. I have passion for it and I would like to see it change. It's just I don't have a lot of faith in companies. And yes, higher ed is a company. I don't have a lot of faith. But that's all the more reason for them to select people who have that kind of energy and that passion. Oh yeah, that's Nintendo to a T. Would it be possible to get a quick tour of the island? Maria, absolutely, why not? I know we probably have some new folks in here. So Here is Alderwood's map. The whole right side is not done at all. We're just starting it now. We're gonna work on Genji's house, who is one of the witches on Alderwood. The entrance and the whole left side of the map is a swamp that's in progress. So here we got our forest just starting. This side of the map I want to feel like very dense forest, like you're going into something very mysterious. So it's just starting to feel that way. You come through here and there's like cliffs. We got to decorate these cliffs and stuff. This is where my house is. Bo's hanging out there. It's quite a spot. And then if you come through here, this is our entrance. It's a pretty simple entrance. And you walk this way, this is the swamp. So you can see the big land bridge, which is a work in progress, but this is the whole swamp area. It needs to be decorated more, but the actual terraforming is done. And I put the bamboo in, but see, like it's very empty. The beaches have not been worked on yet, but we have the base of a swamp. We have our graveyard here. My island is based on like an old New England witch town. So there's got to be the old graveyard. In here is resident services, which you can also get up to the land bridge this way. This is a seasonal spot. Oh my god, Genji, as if. This spot changes by the season. So this is our little spring picnic spot for the spring. I pretty much change it month by month. And then if you go this way, it brings you to the actual town. So there's the land bridge. We have the museum down here and a more swamp. And our little like beach market, which is in progress. Over here this is where like Blathers brings his like stuff for the museum. So this is still in progress. We haven't worked on it in a while, but this is like the shipping port for the museum. And then up here is the town. So we've got an old abandoned inn. We've got an apothecary on the side here that Greta runs. Raymond's house, which needs a jail bar. Have one? There's one. Raymond's house. And then Wolfgang and Marshall. Marshall's gonna move. We're gonna get somebody else in. Diana's also not gonna stay here, but this is their neighborhood. And then down here is Greta's house, which leads to these little mini houses. And our shopping area, which is very much in progress. And our little Able Sisters island. And then that brings us right back to where we started, which is the forest. And that's the island so far. Are you going to continue posting turnips and tea on YouTube? I'm not sure. YouTube is a work in progress. It's a changing space. I have some content coming out for it that I'm excited about, but it's a changing space. So I get a lot of questions like, am I going to finish the Alderwood Let's Play? Am I going to do turnips and tea on YouTube anymore? And I don't have the answer because I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with the space. I know that a lot of people love that series, and I know that a lot of people love the Alderwood series, and I know that people are still finding me from that. But right now I'm feeling very much like I need the time to figure out what I want that to be. And I'm not ready to, I don't want to create content just because the content is gonna do well. Like, does that make sense? Like, I know that if I was to put out another Alderwood Let's Play, it would do well. But I'm not sure that I want it yet. So I don't know. I'm probably not explaining that great. And it's because YouTube for me is a changing thing. So I'm trying to figure it out. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh my God, I would kill for a fog machine. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Do what's best for you. Thank you, Selkie. Yeah, I'm actually proud of myself that I've been giving myself the time to figure out what I want for my YouTube space and not succumbing to like a lot of pressure. It's actually it's like a point of pride. But I do have some exciting stuff coming for it that I'm particularly excited about. And I think I said in a recent stream that like I had this idea for how I wanted to change the YouTube, and I got so caught up in the grand vision I had for it that I felt like I couldn't, like I stopped creating content because I didn't know how to get to that grand vision. So I've been trying to take it a little bit slower and a little bit smaller. I'm not trying to be rude, just curious. What is the point of those cliffs? I've seen a couple of them on your island. Cliffs. What do you mean? I don't take it as rude. I just don't understand. I didn't take it as rude. I'm just not sure what you mean. Do you mean that like the cliffs that are just, they just have like trees on them? Because probably it's just, like I have a lot of cliffs. Like the cliff I'm making right now is a lot less about the function and more about how I want Genji's house to feel like it's embedded in a cliff. So not all of my cliffs are functional, if that makes sense. Mushroom, thank you so much for that hype, and for the biddies. I appreciate you. And I like to make my cliffs a bunch of different shapes. Probably Soup. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate the bits. I really do. I really do. They mean a lot. To be honest, the thought and dedication you put into the content you make shows. That's why I admire you. You genuinely exploring your chances and developing as a content creator. Oh, thank you so much, Julia. That means a lot. That really does mean a lot. I have this tendency to be a perfectionist. And I'm trying very hard with streaming, with YouTube, to give myself space to explore and not tie myself into one way of doing things just because it was well received, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to make sure that I have the room and the creativity to grow and evolve as a creator, which can be sometimes hard to do, especially if you start to like gain traditional success in doing things in a certain way. I know a lot of creators will build community surrounding a game and feel hesitation to start doing another game because their numbers will drop consistently or dramatically. And finding ways to be okay with that can be a challenge. And that goes for like any kind of shift in your content. Yeah, Tweety, these are just aesthetic, honestly. I mean, we're probably going to put a little farm up here. But a lot of my cliffs, like if you look at the map, you see that green patch on the on the right side, there's only like one green patch. That's just an aesthetic cliff with trees on it. And it's just to make the, I try to make the landscapes that I make feel a little bit more natural. And if every single cliff that I make has a function, it starts to feel less natural and more, I don't know, fake. I don't know. No, Basil, I like them both. I like them both. I like streaming and I like YouTube. They're very different activities for me. They're very, very different. YouTube is time consuming. In part because I'm still new. So editing videos, conceptualizing videos, recording takes a while for me. But it's like it's a worthwhile activity. It's just one that I have to find time to schedule in, especially with the streaming schedule that we have now. And the way that streaming is very restorative to me, YouTube is not quite as restorative. So they're just different. They're just different. YouTube can take a little bit out of me. Gotta take time to grow and wander aimlessly. 100%. 100%. Yeah, Raymond is really showing off. He really is. Pam, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Okay, cool. So what I was saying though about making this cliff have an incline, I'm now wondering if I want that or if I would want that to be some cliff that's over here. I'm thinking that over here we can have a cliff that has a house on it, and that way Genji's house feels even more like a nook. And I'm thinking we could put the little lavender farm right here. I think that's what we're gonna do. And I want to put a farm up here, but maybe a pumpkin farm or some other kind of farm, but it would be one that we can't easily access. Raymond is being the main character right now. Oh, I already read that. I thought you couldn't post to YouTube if you're partner. No, that's not true. But my YouTube content is not just like, it's not just me uploading my streams. Like my YouTube is my own like content that I create. That's completely separate from streams. So it's not like it's not a conflict of interest or anything like that. If that makes sense. And then I'm also exploring other avenues, which I mentioned. I've been working on behind the scenes on a blog that I'm very excited about. So we're in exploring phase. We're in the exploring phase, which is an exciting place to be. Why that the villagers come around when you're decorating or terraforming? Annie, seriously, I think it's coded in. I think it's coded in. Lavender Peaches, I think I forgot to welcome you in. Welcome on in. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. It's great to have you here. Why am I buying a fishing rod? Getting some trees. Hi, Lavender. Good to see you. Good to see you. Illegally Leanne, welcome in. How you feeling? How you feeling? It's good to have you here. What's this stuffy? Okay, that should be good in terms of trees for right now. All right. See what we can get up to. Villagers are like my cat. Whenever I try to do something, she'll get all up in my business going, "What you doing here, human?" It's true, they really are like that. Oh, why am I going this way? I'm excited to finally start building this lavender farm. It's been a long time coming. Like a seriously long time. Ooh, we should do some cliff trees, actually. But I don't think I have any full-grown trees. I'll have to steal one. Let's go grab one and we can do a cliff tree. Hanging in there, it's been a long week. Sending you lots of love. Sending you lots of love. Where can I snag a tree from? Grab this one. I need one of those pumpkins. Stop. My controller has had it. It's had it. Silky, thank you for the smoothie. It's really good. Just steal this tree. You can always plant one back. All right, let's see. So we want the tree to be on the cliff, like there. Got it. So if we want the tree right there, my controller. Okay. I need to put one more here. And then we'll get rid of this corner. How you doing, Kate? Loving this community. I'm feeling so welcomed already on the Discord. Oh my god, thank you so much. We are truly lucky with the people that choose to hang out with us. That is very true. I love the Discord space. Lots of very sweet and kind and generous people. Come on. There we go. Ooh, this is one of my favorite songs. I hope that when I stream my community is this lovely. Oh my gosh, probably Soup. We were talking about this yesterday, but I think that the key to building a community that is this lovely is being okay with growing that community slowly. Can't be in a rush to have big stream numbers. You've got to be okay with letting the people find you slowly, and making sure, and you know, being intentional about the space you create so that you're attracting the people that you want to attract. And being, you know, comfortable with calling out behavior that you don't want to attract, which can be really hard for new streamers. Who are trying to like grow their numbers. But just remember that numbers don't actually indicate the strength of a community. Numbers only mean so much. You can have really high numbers and have a community that's not connected or welcoming. So if you're thinking about streaming, just resist that wild pressure to have high numbers, because it means nothing. Even though Twitch will make it seem like it means everything, it actually doesn't. Until Dawn, welcome on in. How are you today? Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. Enjoy your cleaning, Kate. Kate yesterday was doing like decluttering, and I was so jealous. I really love decluttering, but because I love it so much, I very rarely have things to declutter. Moon, it's good to see you. Thank you for your kind words. Big part of it is also being careful with the games you play. Stuff that's competitive always attracts toxicity. Well, I think I wouldn't limit yourself to what you play. Like, there's people that play Animal Crossing competitively. Like, comparing, you know, things. But I think it's the streamer's job to be comfortable calling out that kind of toxicity, you know? I had a conversation recently with my mods, because I wanted to make it really, really clear to them that it doesn't matter to me if there's a community member who is dropping like wild amounts of bits or tips or subs. If that person is not fitting into the community and being toxic, I won't hesitate to ban them. Like, if there's somebody in this community who is being a bully, for example, but yet they're my, you know, biggest gift sub, or, you know, person that gives the most gift subs, I'm still gonna ban them. And those are like the hard choices that you need to make as a streamer. And that's why I say start streaming with intentional goals and be intentional every time you log on. Because it's really easy to forget why you're there with all of the pressure that comes from the space. Bo is so cute today. So I'd say, like, if you want to create a wholesome community and you want to do it playing Fortnite, do it. It's just going to take a little bit more work for you to find your people. But you could still do it. Like, you can still cultivate a wholesome, supportive, queer, kind community playing that game, because I guarantee you there are people that play that game that fit those criteria. It's just going to take more work, you know? Just so happens that there are a lot of lovely people that play Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley, and we're very lucky in that regard. But I think it's not the game. That makes sense? I don't know. I can declutter your place. Probably, Soup. I would love that. In another lifetime, I would be like I don't know, like an interior designer or something. I just popped in on my TV to lurk someone new, and perfect timing. As a baby streamer, I agree. I've loved my little group of friends I've made through here. And Angel? Is it Angel or Angeli? Let me know. That's wonderful to hear. If I can ask another streaming related question, how hard is it for you who stream regularly to turn on the camera? So if you've been here for a while, you'll know that I started out without camera. I'm trying to find a fence. Where does fence go under? I wasn't comfortable with camera at first. And then I started out, when I did do camera, I did it like in the beginning of the stream only. And then from there, I grew more comfortable, and it's only been, I don't even think it's been a month that I've been streaming with the camera on while I play. That's new. Do I not have this? Where's the barbed wire fence? Is it possible that I don't have it? Actually, Iona. I was in Iona's stream the other day. Oh my god, I don't have it. We need to get that right now. Hopefully I can. Oh my gosh, how do I not have a barbed wire fence? That's wild. Iona gave somebody in her community really good advice on that. About like switching to using camera. And her advice was to like not hype it up, like not make it a big deal. To just like do it one day. Because the like setting a specific day or like hyping it up too much can put a lot of unnecessary pressure on you. And actually I have to say I felt like, so I was always gonna feel weird about camera because I you know, I'm a survivor of a lot of things and I have body dysmorphia and I have like just issues, like we all have issues, whatever. So I was never gonna be comfy on camera. I always knew I wanted to do it because I wanted to push myself to do it. But I was never gonna be instantly good with it. All right, so we don't even have that fence. Ugh. Does anybody that I'm friends with have the ability to send me some barbed wire fence? Selkie, enjoy your nap. Oh, Melly, you're the best. You're the best. But I actually felt additionally a lot of nerves about using camera because of the way that I started streaming. So like I started streaming as somebody who was already known on YouTube a little bit. I had built, you know, some community on there. And then I had also like befriended people and made community in Sulky's community and other communities in a way that there was like, how do I say this? There was like this kind of built-in hype about like Lilith's face reveal. And it was never meant in like a way, like, you know, it was all like good excitement, but it stressed me out. It stressed me out. And I had like worries about people not liking me as much after I showed my face. And, you know, a lot of it is unfounded anxieties. But it made it harder because there was like hype and built up. So I guess, you know, my advice is to just not make it like that. And also like as somebody who did feel a tremendous amount of anxiety about showing my face on camera, I will just say that for me, it got easier the more I did it. Got easier the more I did it. And I just, you know, like I think that that's one of those things that I wanted to challenge myself with. But I also have lots of friends, streamer friends, you know, partnered streamer friends, right? That never use camera. I'm thinking, you know, Yuki, who comes in here and hangs out. I've never seen Yuki use camera. She does exceptionally well. Blaine Bewick never uses camera that I know of. Does exceptionally well. So the idea that you need to use a camera to be a good streamer isn't true. Just, it's not true. I wanted to use it because I wanted to push myself, but also because I wanted to connect with you over like visual things. So I wanted to be able to like show you my cat, show you my background, like things like that. That was important to me. So thank you, Artsy. I appreciate you. How do you not think about hate comments? You know, Daisy, I don't get them a lot. I'm sure they'll come. I'm sure they'll come. I don't know if it's just that my mods are exceptionally good at what they do, which, I mean, they are. Like, my mods are really good at what they do. So I don't know if they're deleting things before I get to see them. Or what. Or if I've just been like wildly lucky. But I don't really get a lot of hate. I don't know how I would handle it. Honestly, I'm sure I feel pretty certain that if somebody came in and said negative things about me, I'm sure I would feel it. I'm sure I would feel it. I'm sure it would take me some time. It would probably be a conversation that I would need to have with Sulky. I'm sure that I would feel it. I think that that's one of those things that you need to build up. You know, I don't know. But I've been lucky so far. I've been lucky so far. And like I said, I don't know if it's luck or just my mods. So it could be a mixture of the two. It could be a mixture of the two. I've gotten weird comments, but not out and out hate. Not out and out hate. Good, I'm so glad it's helpful, Moon. Becca with the book is here. Good morning, Becca. I hope you're having the best day. I hope you're having the best day. Lots of love. Lots of love. We're working on Alderwood right now. We're working on Alderwood. I am so new, but you seem sweet and soft-spoken. I don't know how anyone could be mean like that. Oh, yeah, well, people are. People definitely are. I'm, like, under no delusions. Like, I know we will get that at some point, especially if we continue to grow. You know, people don't like to see success. People especially don't like to see queer women's success. That's always gonna be something. But you know, when we cross that bridge, we will come to it. And I also know deep, deep, deep in my heart that if anyone ever did come here with hate in their heart, you all would be there. That I know. That makes it a little easier to bear the thought of. It's about audience. They're the ones who choose whether or not that's important to them. I would argue that some people won't watch someone without a face cam. I think that it is also important to consider how long people without face cam have been streaming for and if they had a harder time growing because that's true. That's true. Just remember the negative comments are a reflection about the commenter. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Phelan, you don't need to say that you're lurking. Listen, I'm never gonna be like, oh, where did that person go? I assume that you can't actively sit here and chat all 4 hours. So, some of you do it, but it's never expected. It's never expected. I think I want to make that lavender farm a little bit more dynamic than it is. Maybe add in some pathing, some mushrooms, something like that. But let's check our mail. Bo is really not leaving. He is staying. Actually, I don't even think we checked our mail today. The hate tent would be shut down in seconds. See, I know. I know. And that makes it easier, right? That makes it easier. Aw, you all are so cute. You all are so cute. Over here sending me mail, and I haven't even opened it on stream. Wow, I'm behind on mail. I love you. Aw, Lily. You know what? I'm going to save this mail and just go right to the fence because I don't actually have enough space in my inventory for it. So I'm going to go to the fence. And then we'll do the mail later. Thank you, Julia. Lily, you're so cute. Thank you for always sending me mails. Honestly, all of you that send me mail are adorable. Bye, Mushroom. See you later. Hate's exposed? Oh no, what happened? Missed it. My name popped up in AC. Oh my god, that's so funny, Kate. I didn't even notice it. I've learned to tune that stuff out. Oh, Lily, I know. I'm so behind. It's because I try to save it for when we're on stream. And then sometimes when we're on stream, I forget. And then it's like a big problem. This is the best of the fences. I love this fence. Artsy, enjoy your walk. Enjoy your walk. Yes, stretch your toe beans. Kaylina says it's so cute. I don't know if I missed it, but who made those lovely Discord icons? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean, icons. You mean like our logo? Like the Den logo? Oh, Moon, that's actually a really good point. When I used to stream without camera, I had a harder time with those quiet moments. It was just like it was just a harder thing. Like I felt like I needed to be talking more than I do now. If that makes sense. But now I'm fairly comfortable like with moments of silence. But I've also watched plenty of streamers who don't use face cam that are comfortable with silence. So it's all personal, you know, and it's your style, and that's the thing. Oh, the profile pictures. It's Picru's. Yeah. It's a Picru. It's pinned in media. That's so funny. I forgot we all did that. That must be so funny when newcomers come in. They're like, everybody has the same profile picture. Does this look kind of natural? Kind of, right? All right, now let's see how we can make it a little bit more dynamic. Funny face Jess, what a cute username. Welcome on in. What kind of custom designs do we have? Oh, we got the crack. Could definitely use that. We also have this, which would make for some interesting things. So we could put that down. Oh, I wanted to see what this looked like. Forgot that we got that. Oh, yeah. See, look, you can really see without the grass matching. I wish this creator would make one for all the grasses. Because that's kind of cool. It is like real life. It is real life. Being okay with comfortable silence on stream is something that I've been working on in general. Like even with camera. Finding ways to be more comfortable with it is something that I have tried to, you know, been trying to work on. Oop, no, I don't want to erase it. I'm liking this. This over here. You know what I'd like to plant actually too on the little farm is like, my controller just died. Maybe some of like some little tree sprouts coming out too. So I want these to be here. No. So these pansies, I'm gonna try to keep at the pansy, like at this, like not fully grown stage, which means I'm gonna have to constantly go in and pick it. But with only like the 2 of them, I'm okay with that. Upbeat Lover, thank you so much for the follow. How are you today? Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. Streaming is a skill that you're forever working on. You may struggle in the beginning, but if you're working on developing that skill, it'll start to become easier. Exactly. Listen, like, I'm a partnered streamer who is still learning a ton, right? Like, you know, this doesn't ever end. It's not like I have answers. Like, you know, I watch people all the time to try to get a sense of like how I can improve. It's a craft, right? It's a skill, it's a craft. It's a creative expression. I think I will forever be working on it. That's also like my personality, is to be forever working on things like that. Okay, I like this. Now I want mushrooms and I want a rock right there if it will go. Grab. I wish they stayed like that because they're on dirt. Me too. Me too. There's so much I wish with this game. There's so many things that I wish I could make different. But there's also fun in the limitations. The wish list is super long. Super long. I keep forgetting about my smoothie. I get the feeling that no matter what I'm eating, it's just going to be a struggle to remember to eat it. I think that's just going to be the case. Must have rock. Oh, here we go. Oh, we have this too. That's cute. Let's see. I love this game with everything, but sometimes just small tweaks would light up my life. I know. That's when I wish I could be like a hacker and just change things. Like in Stardew Valley, I've been using and experimenting with mods, which we'll be playing on Tuesday morning. So Tuesday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be streaming Stardew Valley every week, barring any further accidents. And this is gonna look so good with Genji's house. It really is. I'm very excited about it. Like, wildly excited. The only thing I think I want to change, see if I can do what I'm visualizing right now. I'll be playing Stardew Valley modded, so if you are interested in that game, let me like, can't see, and want to check it out, hang out with me on Tuesday morning at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or if you will be asleep, catch the VOD. I like that. Like that. The only thing I want to change, and this is a small tweak. Oh, let me put my camera back. Comfy Cozy Co. What an awesome username. Welcome on in. I hope you are having the absolute best Sunday. The absolute best. You like my house? Thank you. It is, oh gosh. It's very much a work in progress. We haven't decorated the outside like at all. So we have a lot to do, but it's coming. It's coming along. You're telling me I can't? Oh, I can if I get rid of this. There we go. I like that. That's cute. Welcome back, Probably Soup. This is gonna look super cute with his house because it's got some purple accents. Need to think about what we can do over here. But I feel like I need to wait until the house is there to know. So we'll probably work on that another time. But I'm definitely liking this. What do I have in my pockets? Got log stakes, garden rock. Yeah, we'll wait on this. But let's plant some. Oh, I don't have any. Let me get a shovel. Welcome on in, Fansook. I hope you are having an awesome, awesome Sunday. Thank you for the follow. You like the purple flower buds? I know, I'm gonna have to go in and pick them all the time. Comfy Cozy, you just started playing Animal Crossing. Are you enjoying it so far? It's one of my favorite games of all time. Nice rocks. Nice rocks. Shovel. Okay. Hi, Brianna. Good to see you. Good to see you as always. How are you? We've just been kind of flittering around Alderwood, doing different stuff. Lexoid, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. I don't think we're actually going to keep those coconut trees. I don't feel like coconut trees really fit the vibe. So I can put a tree here. Nope, not there. Here. Let's put... You know what I just realized? This... That tree is gonna grow unless we put something here. So let's fix that. You know what? It's still gonna grow. How do I stop that from growing? If I put fruit there, well, like, one of them is gonna grow. I just realized that. The place that I put that is not great. I'm gonna need to swap it and put it on the cliff. And we'll put the little mushroom that we're gonna put here. Ayi, welcome on in. Thank you for that follow. I hope you're having an awesome Sunday. There we go. Now it won't grow because it's by the cliff. Yeah, would a fruit sapling like stop it at that spot though? I don't know. I've never tested that. But it's okay. We'll put our mushroom here instead. I think I'd like to put a bush here though. Do we have any bushes still in our pockets? Is there sapling? Wait, would a tree grow there? Tree would be kind of cute. We could stunt it. Posted the grass version in the design codes channel? Grass version of what? Must have missed something. Oh. Nilly, that is cool. That is cool. I actually like a lot of those designs that creator made. Gonna finish my Siri and come back in 50 minutes. Killian, I won't be live in 50 minutes, but my partner Sulky will be live, and that's where I'll be hanging out. So if you want to get the Sulky command in the chat, go ahead and give Sulky a follow, and that's where I will be in 50 minutes. Actually, at 1 p.m., that's where I will be. I want to rock here. Okay, I'm excited to see this tomorrow when his house moves. Enjoy your lurk, Liz. Enjoy your lurk. You just started using it. Gives grass area so much dimension. I need to see how you use it. I've got to say, I'm not 100% sure what it does. Like, is it supposed to be the boundary between a path and the grass? I'm not 100% sure. So here I want to put a cliff that we can have a house on. So I'm actually kind of glad that we didn't get rid of all of this cliff. Because I'm going to build some. Aw, Brianna. You make this community welcoming. Every time somebody in this community greets somebody here in the chat or in the Discord or shows them support, celebrates their wins, listens to them vent, you make this community a better, more welcoming place. It's all you guys. I can't, you know, I can't be everywhere. I'm learning. Talk about like lessons you learn as a content creator over time. The lesson that I can't make content, stream, have a full-time job, and be on the Discord 24/7. I've had to learn that lesson. I'm still learning that lesson. Balance and boundaries take time to figure out. AdMac, welcome on in. Welcome on in. I hope you're having an awesome, awesome Sunday. Glad that the medicine is working on my neck. I do think that switching monitors for next stream is going to make a big difference. So I'm going to try that for sure and see if making that switch fixes my neck a little bit. Hi, Harsha. Good to see you. Lots of love to you, Harsha. Love hanging out with you. You have dance class. Awesome. That sounds fun. So I'm thinking that this could be Winnie's house up here. I feel like Winnie and Genji are good as neighbors. Want to take a peek at the map to see how much space we've got. I think like towards the end of building a map, like once you're finalizing the end of terraforming, it's easy to lose track of how much space you actually have left. But I think we have a decent amount. I don't see why we can't get 4 houses spread through this area. I'm having a lot of trouble trying to figure out where I want to put my villagers, and I kind of want to combine lots of different themes. I think that's great. You know what I do? What my whole thing is just like being okay with creating an area, building it up, and then tearing it down if I don't like it. Like, just don't be tied to what you create. Because the actual beauty of Animal Crossing, New Horizons, is how changeable everything is. I think that that's what they did really, really right in this version of Animal Crossing, is they made it so that like things are pretty fluid. So for example, I hate what I just did. I want this little outstretch here to be able to house some trees. So I want the cliff to be in a little bit more than it is. And I think for spacing, let's get some trees there so that we can remember that they're there. That's what I love so much about it, constantly changing. Exactly, Kate. Exactly, Kate. It's easy to forget that, though, and get caught up in just feeling like every little thing you make, especially if it takes time to make, is permanent. So I don't know if we're going to actually keep these trees in the position that they're in, but they're just there so that I remember that I need to keep a space between the trees and the cliff that we're building. But you know what? Meet September, welcome on in, welcome on in. This stream is so cozy. I came back from Mika's raid yesterday. Oh my god, Anna, I'm so glad that you came back. I'm so glad that you came back. I'm actually switching to just chatting for a moment. I'm so glad that you came back. That means, it honestly means the world. When folks come in with a raid and then come back, it means everything. It means everything. Those of you that are just coming in, I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna actually get off. We've been live for about 4 hours now. My neck is hurting a little bit, and I would like to just kind of chill and have some time with Sulky before she goes live at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So can we get the Sulky command in the chat? So that you can all go and hang out with Sulky at 1 p.m. But I'd also like to just send you on a little raid. I'd like to send you on a little raid. Oh, those of you that missed it, I'm so sorry. I love you all very much, and you're so cute for wanting to watch the VOD. We did build some cute things today, so I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. Let's see, where can we send you off to today? Where can we send you off to? Wherever we decide to go, I want you to bring all of the love that you have, and spread some joy around. Let's see. I'm gonna send you someplace. So we were talking about growing as a streamer, right? We were talking about like constantly learning, constantly evolving. Where I'm gonna send you is actually somebody who I've been watching recently, who I've been finding really inspirational. So somebody that I look up to and admire as a streamer, somebody new to me, who I've been learning a lot from on how to build a community, how to be comfortable in space. So I think that you will like this person quite a bit, and I hope that you do. And I'd love for you to send them lots of love from us to them and their wonderful community. And it could be that some of you already know this person. I wouldn't be surprised. So if we could go give lots of Foxden love to Frank and their incredible community, I would appreciate that very, very much. And I will see you all at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Sulky's stream. So lots of love. Thank you for a beautiful weekend. And I will see you on Tuesday at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Love, love, love. Go spread some joy and take care of each other. Bye-bye.